controller in my hot little hands. And I need to click back in the window. There we go. Into the window. Let us resume, my friends. Let us resume. You ever fart so long that you take a long breath and fear? I don't know if I've ever had that exact sensation, but I can respect it. I respect it, man. That's some good shit, man. Now let's see. How do you do the hair thing? There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yo, what's up, G Money? Yeah, that's exactly what I referenced. I love that shit, man. I want to be returned. I want to become monkey. I love that shit, dude. Good to see you, by the way, G Money. We got to raid G Money last night, and in my mind, I was like, I haven't seen him stream in a while. I hope he's doing well. And in my mind, I was like, oh, I probably just missed him. I probably just missed the go live opportunities. And then he was like, oh yeah, no, I haven't streamed in like 6 months. And I was like, oh well, now I feel less bad. Now I feel a little bit justified. By the way, Farsight says he has an image. Oh, are you referring to an MS Paint image? Because we can do it. We can do it, baby. I ain't afraid. Mama didn't raise no chump. Mama didn't raise no bitch. We got a couple things to investigate, to explorificate. There was this little ice projectile area. There was also I think that's the Metropolis area. And I know there's a save point out there. I almost wonder if maybe that's worth investigating more. Because it's such a large area, and you can see it like kind of goes off the grid a little bit. I wonder if there's maybe something that I missed. I think, not to like spoil myself or spoil anything for anybody else, but I think there was something in the achievements. Like, I try not to like spoil these things for myself too much, but there was something in the achievements that caught my eye that mentioned something about the Metropolis, and I was like, oh yeah, we got there. It was like a named area, and it was just a dead end. Of course, there's that one door, but I guess it's possible that this area down here could, like, lead up to there. I suppose that's possible where the exclamation point is. Could, like, lead up to that spot. Hard to say. But I saw some of the achievements that made me pause, and I was like, I wonder if I missed something back there. Still nothing to purchase here. So, I want to check a couple of things. I want to check that fella. And I want to see maybe about if there's anything back in the Metropolis area. And if those two things lead to dead ends, then I'll hop, skip, and jump probably back to this area. See if there was maybe anything I missed in the fungal zone, because I feel pretty confident about this area. There's that spot right down there. That was a dead end. Although that'd be another thing to check. I would say I would do that fourth. So we'll do that first, that second, this out here third, and this here fourth. That's the thing about Metroidvania, so sometimes you kind of hit those moments where you're like, shit, man, where do I go now? I've, like, explored all reasonable things to investigate. It's like you're not stuck, but you're not, like, sure what the next course of action is. So, and I'm not to that point yet, but I'm just trying to be mindful of these things. So, let's just go all the way to the left. Left to the left. But no, it's good to see G Money, and I'm glad you're getting back into streams, man. You're a really fun guy, and I always enjoy getting to pop in your streams. And I don't mean you're a fungus, probably. Oh shit! But I do appreciate you, bud. It's good to see you. And and I think G Money said he had also been streaming this game a little bit, so he's probably seen a decent bit. Oh yeah, we were talking about like how we both agreed that the map stuff was a little bit weird. Not terrible, but just a little bit maybe not ideal. What do I have my loadout? I think I have the one that says my third attack is a little bit spicier. Enemies drop more stuff. I got the free health restore thingamajiggies. Enemies display health. I have health display. There's a little bit of capacity drop. Yeah, there's the one that... Oh wait, no. I do not have the one that has the last attack do more damage. Okay. Oh, but I have this one. When we lose health, I do more damage. I do have that one. Right. Anyway, let's get back to the games. But yeah, that's like... I appreciate the Farsight was like, oh, I'm just kidding around. But I'm over here like, no, that is exactly the concern, bro. Like, I can't, like, pretend to be like, bro, come on, when it's like, bro, facts, though. Facts, my man. We're going to... Yeah, we're dropping down here. Break some shit. Break some stuff, and then also, at some point... Well, maybe not so much at some point, but eventually it'd be worth my while to, maybe not die. So I could, so that I could get the stuff deposited. I just noticed in the top left. So, I'm trying to think, have I taken any damage? I don't think I have. I don't think I've taken damage since we started the game up. Looks like I'm at 1 health right now, if I'm understanding the top left correctly. And also, why is one of our health thingies like vibrating with utmost intensity? Is that just something I never noticed last time? He's got that good vibrations, and she's giving me the excitations. It's just like, it's got the monka shake going on right now. I don't think I understand. I probably should heal. I mean, these heals are free anyway. I might as well utilize that as a nifty little bonus. Might as well get that shit while the getting's good. Costs nothing, baby. Yeah. So why it was like wiggling like that? That's so bizarre. That's so bizarre. So I'm thinking we want to head to that little area with exclamation points. That's where we're going. What if it was a, yeah, that's the thing. We're not even talking about like suspendings or timeouts. We're talking about just fucking nuking them from orbit. Just brutal. Just brutal. What's up, Jet? Good to see you, by the way, bud. Jet, I was lurking in on your guys' stream earlier today when you guys were playing Return to Moria. Now, I haven't played that game since it launched. So I'm like super out of the loop. I know there's a new DLC. Like, man, I'm an ancient gaming, ancient old man when it comes to that game. But that game is very fun, and it was fun looking in while you guys were going on some adventures. Oh, you guys finished it? That's sick. I'm gonna guess that like the new DLC probably adds like some new stuff. I know I got somewhat far in the game, but of course I was playing single player. Things inevitably go a little bit slower when you're in single player, but really good game. I'm usually kind of picky when it comes to those survival crafting kinds of games, but I was really impressed by that one. No, not just because it's a Lord of the Rings game, not just because the protagonists are all short, but that didn't hurt. It sure didn't hurt. All right, so the question is, oh, I think there's something else we need then, because yeah, I have the spot the air dash, spot dodge. There we go. I have the spot dodge thing. I can do like boop, 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 but I can't do anything else. I can't like, unless you can grab that vine at the top, at the tippity top. Eh. Boop, boop, eh. Yeah, I think we need something else. Maybe some kind of way to like, either more jumps or with some way to like jump across those projectiles. Because I can spot dodge, air dodge, whatever, just fine. I can't deal with the other bullshit. So that's unfortunate. Oh, the end was a bummer. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Can the dodge let you jump again? Oh, I see what you mean. If you like dodge a projectile, that's a good question. Yeah, like if there's like a, because you're right. When you dodge, there's like a little when you dodge like a thing that would otherwise cause you damage. Ooh, Jet, you're a goddamn genius. Holy shit, Jet, you're a fucking genius. Cracked the code, my man. Well done. Well done. Can I break this guy? Can I kill him so he never harms me ever again? Jet, you're a fucking genius, bro. You don't get enough credit for the enormous brain and probably enormous penis that you have in your possession. That was exactly it. Because yeah, you probably noticed. I noticed it, but I didn't like internalize that when you dodge something that does damage, there's an extra little, because when you normally do the air dodge, that's all that happens. But there's like a little boop, like an extra little blip that happens when it's something that would normally cause harm to you. That's pretty neato. That's quite neato indeedo. Now, what could this bring us to? Bring to us and bring us to. Let's go that way in a moment, because that looks like it'll go really fast and really quick. Boop. Yeah, that little ring around the rosy, that tells us all we need to know. That means I could probably do this part. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there we go. Do something similar, unless... Oh yeah, there's no wall for that. So boop. What an unusual ladder system, but it freaking works, baby. Jet, that was a good find. I probably would have completely missed that had you not pointed it out to me. That was very impressive. New modifier slots. what's the word? Enhancement, improvisation. That Metroidvania sense, man. Now, Jet, what was the one you were playing? Was that not unbeatable? There was one you played on stream not too long ago. There's been a few that have caught my eye. Shit. That I've seen you play. Some Metroidvanias, otherwise just, you know, games in general. But there was a Metroidvania you played a year or two ago that really seemed sick. A name escapes me. Yeah, I can't place it. I know I'm not helping, but anyway, every once in a while, your taste of games aligns very well with my own. That was cool. Oh, too fast. I missed whatever that was. Boop, boop. If I can go up, I can easily get back up. Okay, so if I can explore down here again, no problemo down here. Escape from Ever After. Yeah, we played that for a good chunk last night. I was really impressed. The general consensus I have is that the game is very fun and incredibly charming. It's one of those where, like, you know, I acknowledge... Oh, and if I... Wait, can I reach that? Here, let's try the other way. I acknowledge that the... Oh, here, I gotta do the down attack. There we go. That's the strat. Do the down attack. I acknowledge for people that really want a... like a more innovative... Paper Mario inspired experience, you know, that game might come up a little bit short, but that game is very fun. The charm is undeniable, and it fits in very well with Paper Mario, with other Paper Mario games. Like it doesn't rip off Paper Mario to me or Thousand Year Door, but like the kinds of missions you do and the kinds of tasks you have and the way the boss battles and like the way the boss battles work and the way each area has its own very distinct personality. Those are all the kinds of things that you would expect to see in a Paper Mario game. So like when I think of like what's a ripoff, I think of like it has the mechanics but not the charm and not like the soul of like a real Paper Mario game, of a real, you know, whatever it's inspired by. But man, that one, I can feel the love, I can feel the passion in that game, and I can't help but be won over by its charms. We've played... I've mentioned before that whenever I play an action RPG that is very clearly Diablo-inspired, 9 times out of 10, I'll be having a fun time, but I'll be thinking to myself, I would just rather play Diablo. I would just rather play Diablo 1 or 2. Why am I playing this when I could just play something that just does this better? So as a result, I don't really feel much urge to play Diablo 1 or 2. Or sorry, to play like other Diablo-inspired games. I just want to stick with those. And that's kind of my litmus test. When I'm playing something that's clearly inspired by another game, another series, that's like the test. If I find myself thinking, this is cool and I appreciate what they're doing, but it hasn't hooked me the way that the OGs do, then it does kind of fail that sniff test, for me at least. But yeah, Escape from Ever After does not have that problem. I love that experience, and I want to keep playing it. It's very, very good. And it honestly took me by surprise. I was thinking it would be, you know, cool, but just kind of so-so in the grand scheme of things. This guy's fucking scary. What the shit is that? I can do spot dodges for that shit. Oh god, what are you doing? I'm scared. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez. Ow. Oh, the good news, I do more damage now. I got the dodge, the dodge, the dishy dash. Oof. Oof. Yep. Ouch. I didn't dodge correctly. I think I got one hit left and then I'm dead. No, I'm doing great damage to this guy. Oh, I tried to do the air dash. That's okay. The air dodge, rather. That's a tough encounter. I'm impressed. I've never seen that enemy before. But he's clearly like an enhanced, supercharged badass of an enemy. That's unfortunate. That one real quick, but I can't do much else with this, unfortunately. Number of modifier slots, but... I should look at that closer. I'm gonna remove that one. Got fewer droplets. Oh, that's kind of a shame, too, because that kind of counteracts that one. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So, and it doesn't tell you how much it increases or how much it decreases. Yeah, that's a kind of a bummer. So I definitely don't want that one equipped for obvious reasons. I'm already struggling with just doing those spot dodges, those air dodges. So what I might do... I would say that one's still a good idea. The other ones are good. These other ones are good. That one's nice. Is it a deal maker or a deal breaker? What I might do is get rid of this one. And it auto-remove that one. I think I'll actually auto-remove this one. And keep that one. I definitely want to see enemy health. I think that one is worth it. Oh, I'm sorry, is not worth it. Because the repairs at the basins are like 10, maybe 15 per use. Which is fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things. So, I would say, yeah, those are probably... That's a nice to have, but by no means is it a gotta have it. 30, which sounds cool, but I don't use the hairpin that often. In combat, at least. Usually I'm using it as a platforming technique. Yeah, Chrono Gear. Oh, maybe it was Chrono Gear. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. Pseudo Regalia is the 3D one. Yeah, Bloodstained, of course. Yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense that JD has played a good mix of Metroidvanias. No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, I have that game. I got it, I want to say 2 years ago when it first hit early access. And I do like it, but I haven't played it in many a moon. And in fact, Alias, one of our stream buddies, mentioned it a couple days ago as a potential game we might play this Sunday with our co-op with the boys, streams with the boys on Sunday. I didn't realize that game had multiplayer, and when we raided G Money, he was playing No Rest for the Wicked, and they were playing in multiplayer. So I'm over here like, damn, I completely missed the multiplayer button on that one. So we might be checking that out tomorrow. I haven't played since it first hit early access, and I know it's had several enormous updates since then. I'm assuming it's still in early access. Oh, now it fills out the map. I'm assuming it's still in early access. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more of that for sure. Oh, show. Here, woo! Double jump. Whoop. And we are... Oh, we gotta do one big jump. I keep wanting to see if I can, like, make that tippity top there. And maybe I can, except now we're kind of committed. I want to see if, like, we can jump over to that top spot. It is ass. Alright, so actually what I need to do is go back down this way. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Play on your guitars, get your checks for free. What's up, Meerkat, by the way? He says, I'm just chilling. I got that dino dance. What's up, buddy? Thanks for lurking, buddy. It's good to see you. Oh, maybe it was a Time Spinner. Maybe that's a game I'm thinking of. Now, Time Spinner I don't think is a Metroidvania, technically. And maybe Jet was the one playing it, but I remember seeing somebody playing Time Spinner being like, oh, this looks fucking sick. But the more I think about it, I think that is a different genre. But yeah, that I was still thinking like, yeah, what's the game I was thinking? I was trying to recall. Yeah, Time Spinner looks really cool. There's another one that's kind of similar to Time Spinner that I've also had my eye on. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to think of earlier. What about Warhammer 3? Warhammer 3? Do you mean like Total War Warhammer 3? Or I'm trying to think what else would be a Warhammer game that has 3 entries in it. So it's the developer Moon Studios, and they're working on until 2030. Wow, that's an impressive and pronounced. Yeah, I'm going to remove. That's a very pronounced game development life cycle. I mean, I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. Because I liked it. I remember when I played it, I remember thinking to myself, this is cool, but it I think only like a few bosses were implemented. It was a little bit bare bones at the time. And the game was good, but it was like very difficult, very punishing. And I'm just not great at Souls-likes, and maybe that's why it was like really shit in my ass, but I remember being like, man, this game like fucking has some hands, holy shit. And there we go. We're golden. We are golden. I like how my first instinct was to try to break the launcher, and if of course I break the launcher, then I can't get back to where I came from. So then I'm really sad. That's, of course, the loop. Oh, there's something behind the wall. That's kind of nifty. I can't get there, can I? Reach through. I'd have to, like, yeah, we have to come around some other way. Yeah. Oh, shit. Now I'm putting myself in a corner. It's very interesting. A very unique kind of ladder system, but I like it. It's weird, but I'm vibing with it. I just got to get that restored. No, it's impressive that, yeah, the developers they've got like a roadmap or at least a game plan, and I think it sounds cool. I'm curious to see more of it, and I'm especially curious to see it in a more polished state than when I saw it when I first tried it. Whee! And there's nowhere down to go. Yeah, just up. Gotta do that down attack to kind of launch us. Yep. Don't fuck it up, Alex. And there is one heal for us to go towards. Yep. Heal station will give us life, quite literally. Couldn't really get into it. It was one of those where would I have bought the game at launch, like for full price? In its state, if I wouldn't have gotten a review key? Probably not. I probably wouldn't have bought it for myself when it first launched. The only reason I played it really at launch is because I got a review key for it. And I thought it was cool, but yeah, I'll admit, like, I played that one session, I was like, this, like, I'm good for now. Like, it didn't not grab me, but I didn't feel particularly like, it was one that I would have not been sad to have put it down and just kind of, you know, wait for additional updates. But it was one that I was like, I gotta keep my eye on this. I gotta keep my eye for additional updates. And it sounds like there's more coming, which is exciting. Actually, I want to do more heals than that. Yeah, full heal, please. And that's what's nice, and I think that's why Alias started playing it, because I don't know if he owns it, but I do know that it's free to play this weekend. And if there's co-op and it's free for anybody to jump in, that's a perfect opportunity. I don't know if it's also on sale, but yeah, it's a nice opportunity whenever there's a free weekend like that. It doesn't cost you anything, just costs you time. Seems like a pretty sweet deal to me. Let's try this again, and it's gonna go well, and I'm not gonna embarrass myself. Main thing, of course, is that big guy, but now we've seen some of his attack patterns, so we know what to expect. And I'm probably gonna need to play it more. Oh shit! Play it more defensively. An air dodge rather, is gonna be paramount to success here. You guys do the spread shot. They do 2 spread shots every time, so it would seem. I'm just like hitting all around that guy. I just want to do one more hit to finish him. Oh shit, for some reason I thought I could interrupt that. That was foolish. Big guy? Big. Oh jeez. Didn't realize he like flew to your location and fired. Back down here and fight me like a robot. Man. Did he just leave? Oh my god. Jesus, that's brutal. So sometimes he gets like all up in your shit, and other times he like flies way the fuck away. This guy's brutal. Oh my god, what are you doing? Why was he vibrating like that? What the fuck? This guy's nutty and impossible to, well, not impossible, but very hard to predict. When he flies away like that, that's brutal. Yeah, that's the attack I was waiting for. He's so far away, it's like I can hardly use the, too early. Can hardly use the hairpin. That's wild. Holy shit. Man, it's a shame it takes so long for the run back, because that's a really hard fight, and I'm just bad. I'm just bad at it at the game. So it's gonna take like another 20 minutes to get back there. The good news is I don't think I have to spend as much time checking the map. I think I can pretty much do it by feel, but yeah, that's some tough shit, man. Is it the same developer as Ori the Blind Forest? I don't know, actually. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to like double check on Steam before saying. They're pretty different games, obviously, but they both have pretty distinct presentations, and Ori and the Blind Forest is a very pretty game. Yeah, that'd be the kind of thing I wouldn't be able to say off the top of my head, but it probably wouldn't surprise me too much, given their acumen as developers. Yeah, we're going this way. Gives me another opportunity to try the big jump. I can try the big jump and see what happens. Here it comes, here it comes. Gotta jump at the end. Whip, whip. Ah, yeah, it's like I can't quite make it. But I don't think there's anything else up there for us that isn't already available to us elsewhere. Like, I think you could just go around to that other side anyway. Okay, Whale confirmed it. Cool. Thanks for looking that up, Whale. That is pretty neat. It's pretty neato. Now, what I'm wondering is when we conclude this little mini boss battle of sorts, this little combat challenge area, and we win, and we're going to be gamers, and everyone's going to be so proud, and they're going to say, wow, Alex, you're so cool at video games. What a cool guy you are. You're going to say those exact words verbatim, and you're going to say how cool you are. You're definitely not cringe, ever. Your jokes always land. We think you're so cool. What I'm wondering is what the reward will be. I'm going to be very bummed if at the end of it we go like, oh, this reward's kind of lame. Spending as much time as I am on this fight that is not even a boss battle. It's not required by any stretch. Just doing it because I want it. It's got to be something cool. A battle this hard has got to be guarding something real sick. So I'm secretly, maybe not so secretly, deeply down desiring. Time for this part. Now it's to jet dive. I'm gonna we need to call this maneuver the jet dive special or something. The jet dive discovered scientific special. He was the one that found what was going on there. It's entirely possible that when we got that air dash, that air dodge ability, it's entirely possible the flavor text told us, oh hey, by the way, when you dodge an attack successfully, you'll get a little glow confirmation thingy and you regain a jump. That's entirely possible that was a thing from the get-go, and I'm just a doofus and I didn't notice it or I didn't internalize it. Thank goodness for Jet there to rescue our asses. Look at this. We're so tuned in, man. We're locked in. Like a derelict facility. Whoever built those ice thingamajig launchers built them to last. Those things are doing great. Dropping on down. Easier one to deal with. Boop. Boop. Okay. Nope. I was gonna say, you can break those projectiles, and maybe you can break the projectiles to the big guy as well. Maybe what I should do real quick, save future me a headache, maybe? Open this. This, of course, reveals this as a shortcut. Actually, yeah, you know what? As I'm looking at that, that would save a very small amount of time. Actually, maybe not a very small. It would save some time when coming back to this area. So that's a nifty little shortcut. But that does tell me that this is going to be a dead end. So whatever that item this fella is guarding, whatever he's guarding, if it's not a required item, and there's no guarantee that it will be, this whole thing might have just been, you know, just a nice little excursion, you know, just a little sidetrack, but not something for main progress. We'll see. We shall see. I gotta say, these flying guys sometimes do a really good job of being just far enough away to be very annoying. Just enough to be annoying. Not enough to be threatening. Right, there's two of them. Yeah, there we go. Ready? That was especially cruel when that one guy, the big guy, went off screen and was off screen for 10 seconds and then just teleported in front of us and shit everywhere. That was awful. That's just cruel and unusual. Oh. Now the problem is if you dodge and you don't dodge something correctly, if it's if something just misses and it doesn't actually go past your person, then the cooldown is a little bit harsher. The cooldown goes a little bit longer. In that instance, the cooldown is very instantaneous. Gonna get this full clear without a single bit of damage to my ass. Oh god. Oh god, scary. Okay, we're good. Come back down. Fight me like a robot man, whatever you are. Yeah, the fact that he's not even, like, targeting you half the time. Sometimes he's just fucking off and doing his own thing and just, like, just moving around with no consideration for your guy. And then he suddenly reminds himself, like, he remembers, oh shit, he's down there, and then goes to snipe my ass. We got him, never took a single hit of damage. We got basically a heart piece, which is nice. It's actually very nice. It's very helpful, but like this was an optional thing. I was hoping for something that was more, you know, for overall progression, but it's still useful. That will eventually lead towards more health, more maximum health, that is. And more importantly, or maybe equally importantly, it also gives us the satisfaction of knowing that we have, like, fully explored this area. We know that there's, like, a map that has been, this little nook, this little corner has been fully explorificated. And that excites me greatly. So at least we have that going for us. At least we've done this legit. We've done it good. We confirmed that we explored this as much as we can, this little area. We never have to come back here ever again in our entire lives. Places you will never see ever again. Almost makes me nostalgic. Almost. Ow. I'll be able to reach to miss that. So what I'm gonna do next... That area that's down... Wait, just so I'm clear. Is that what I think it is? Because, yeah, we connected one spot earlier. Is that the same thing? We opened up, like, a new little shortcut area. That's down below. Here was boss battle number 1, I think. Right. That little area. I think it's going to be a dead end, but now I'm not so sure, actually. Because there's, like, a part of the map that's kind of going off-screen a little bit. It's like, I can't drop down. So the fact that, like, you can see there's, like, a little bit that seems like it's going underneath something. Like, there's something more than what we can see. Of course, there's the tunnel. That's where we first met up with the centipede fella. And there's, like, this glass floor that you can see through. There's definitely, like, something underneath there graphics-wise. Like, visually there's something underneath there. But whether there's, like, level underneath there, the answer is, well, maybe, I guess, but I don't know how else you'd get there unless there's some other region that will loop back around. Maybe that Metropolis area. Perhaps even more reason to explore that Metropolis area again. As the reason I gave up on that previously, because it seemed like a dead end, and there's that one door that's locked, but I try not to use, like, this kind of meta-knowledge too much, but I saw something in the achievements that I was looking at the other day that made me think, fuck, maybe I missed something. Maybe I shouldn't have, like, given up on the Metropolis so soon. Maybe there's something that I missed. It made me think, damn, like, maybe there's something. Maybe there's something that can be gleaned from there sooner than I first thought. What I also should do is deposit our, what do we have right now? Deposit our liquid stuff as a crystallized dealio. Crystallize the goop we're picking up. And some of it to heal. And I'm not gonna lie, so I think I got hit once. And yet the UI was showing several unfilled diamond triangle thingamajigs. So the UI is a little bit confusing at times. Right, so I got hit once. So getting hit once, why is, like, the farthest thingy all, like, big wiggles? He's got, like, the big wiggles, and then the other two are unfilled, and then the one in the middle is normal looking. I think I only took one bit of damage. It wasn't doing this last time, I don't think. I think if I just got hit last time, I would... One of those diamonds would become, I guess, like, unfilled in? Like, it'd be the same shape, like the ones, like the second and third from the right. Those are not filled in, but the shape is standard. That is a dead end. Oh, I was looking at the wrong square on the map. Dude, that's very bizarre. I don't know if I love that. It seemed that from a conveyance standpoint, that kind of flies in the face of what I would expect that to mean. I think the idea is I only took one hit. Unless Have I unknowingly equipped something that makes me take more damage? Shows their health. They drop more stuff. Shows my health. Damage inflicted enemies increases for each layer of protection that I've lost. Right. So when I lose health, I am able to do more damage. Maybe that's like what that is somehow trying to convey. Maybe the wiggling fella in the top right, or the rightmost one rather. Maybe that's a measure of saying it's wiggly, so it's like implying that we do more damage with an additional like one tick mark of damage, basically. I don't know. It seems unnecessary, I think, to have a visual representation of that in the health bar, because to me that just kind of muddies the waters. Yeah, very strange. Let's take the top path. And what I'd like to do is, yeah, get the goops. Get the goops all solidified so I can deposit it. Because that guy is a frequent menace. I should have just done the spot dodge. Yeah, like he frequently does the overhanded smash, and I don't think I've ever dodged. I think I take damage every single time I come through there. Unless if he does a spinny attack, I'm able to get over that. So I think I take damage every single time I come through here. And I think the answer is just do the spot dodge. Yeah, that little air dodge maneuver. I think that's my only hope. And then what is this one? This is it's just locked. Okay. Locked, so I don't know how it's locked. The door underneath that one, I guess I don't know. We'll have to find some other way across. Yeah, so now, yeah, what does the top left tell me about my health bar now? Like if I didn't know better, I would think, oh, it means that I have no health and I'm one hit away from death. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, that is what I would assume upon seeing such a thing. Let's go and get the heals. I think I just took 2 hits. I do think there was maybe a patch for this game that went live a day or 2 ago. It's entirely possible that maybe they've like switched up how the health bar works. I guess it's also possible it could be a glitch, but I find that hard to believe. I don't think it's a glitch necessarily. The guy that can solidify things down here? He sure is. I got a bunch of stuff for you, bro. Got 500. Yeah, every so often it's worth seeking these guys out because that one series of incorrect moves and I've lost all that, which would be a bummer. Go back up and see what the Metropolis has waiting for us. There's I think that's a movie, right? That's more like an old school sci-fi movie, Metropolis. I've never seen it. I will confess, I've never seen it. But there's a lot of old classic movies I've never seen. So, no surprise there. Okay, we dropped down, alright. Anything else up this way? Nope. Yeah, this is where this is just after we fought another boss, I think. This part looks so spooky and scary, and then like you emerge from the cave and it brightens up, and it becomes so pretty. This is probably my favorite part of the game visually, at least that I've seen so far. What I need to do is, yeah, oh, and I forgot, you can use the other analog stick to look around. So I should be looking around for other stuff, because I suspect there was probably something I missed here when we were here last time. He, of course, talks about the blood. Oh, okay, he doesn't talk about it now, but earlier, when we first came through, he talked about the blood. So what I did last time is I came through here, and there's a save point here, which I might as well save. Might as well. What's up, Auto Exec? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Anything new on the map? Nope, nothing new on the map. Yeah, what I did last time, I saw this door was locked. Locked from the other side. So I think this, yeah, there's something up top, but we can't reach it, obviously. So I need to be keeping my eyes peeled. There might be... Oh, maybe that's what I saw. I saw there's like some kind of... Maybe there's like a wall jump. Maybe there's like a wall jump ability we just don't have yet. So maybe that's the key. Okay. It's in my mind, I was like, shit, there's, I think, something we've missed. But now I'm... Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that's hard to miss. Or that's easy to miss. That guy right there. You see this guy? Yeah, there's shit up there. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so we're gonna make that jump. Oh! Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, there's a little... Oh. Sneaky. Alright, so yes. So there absolutely is stuff we can do here. Well, I think. Scary. Do I just go for it? I don't see, like, any grabbable spots. Hup. Hup. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright, so I think we gotta come back later. Anything else I have? What else would I have? I guess you can do, like, the... But, yeah, no, nothing. Yeah. We would need something else to jump into. I ain't got jack shit. Let's go back up. So that's something we can't deal with right now. Here, I'm gonna make a little spot on the map for that. I'm gonna say... There's... I wish I had more icon options. These two are like, that's like a hazard, that's obviously a boss. I'll say... Actually, yeah, I'll use this one. There's something cool there. Something cool. But this one we can probably deal with. There we go. That one, and then uppies, and then kill that guy, kill him dead. What's up? Auto exec, good to see you, buddy. You're liking the game so far? Oh, you started as well. Yeah, I am liking it a lot. I do have... Oh, there's a thing here. I do have my nitpicks. I have a couple of nitpicks. Kind of curio. But on the whole, I like it. I'm not exactly a Metroidvania purist or an expert by any stretch. I have a couple of nitpicks about, like... For one thing, I've taken 2 hits of damage. And when I check the top left... And I look at my health bar... I go, like... Wait, so do I have no health? Like, what does that mean? I think what that means is I've taken 2 hits of damage, and because I have this thingy, because I have the Hands Greed equipped, I think the wiggling health bars represent how much extra damage I'm doing, because for every health bar I've lost, I do a little bit more damage. So I think the wiggling means I have a little bit of 2 ticks of extra health added, or extra damage added that I do. But why my 2 remaining health, I think, is grayed out, I don't understand that. So that's legitimately confusing to me. And I don't mean confusing for a new... Well, I am a new player, obviously, but, like... I don't mean confusing because it's my first time playing, but I mean confusing like I legit don't know what the game is trying to tell me. So, that's a little bit weird to me. And also, I still... it doesn't bother... It doesn't... I'm not affected by this anymore. But I was very perplexed, oh shit, on why the game insisted on never giving you a map until like much later in the game than you would expect. Like what does the game give me or benefit, or how do I benefit rather, as far as like having an interesting game experience for just not having a map for the first like 2 hours of the game or hour and a half in the game? That's such a weird thing for the game to harp on, is to say, nope, you have no map, no way to mark things, no way to track where you're going or where you've been. And even still, now that I have a map, the map doesn't update automatically. So here's a good example. So I'm going through a new area that I've not been to yet, and the map's not updating. And it does update when you go to a save point, which usually happens only after you die. So the fact that any new area I explore doesn't get like documented until after I die or screw up in some way just seems like a weird limitation. It's like some kind of arbitrary choice was made by the developers to say, all right, let's give them a map, let's give them the Metroidvania classic where you can leave notes on the map, leave little, or at least not notes, but leave icons on the map. That's all well and good, but then somebody popped up and said, whoa, let's not give them like too much ability with the map. Let's, too much conveyance, too much information. That can be bad. And then the guys were like, you're right, let's make the map worse in some ways. For one thing, let's delay when they get it and not really tell them how to get it for the first like 2 hours or so, hour and a half or so. And then even after they get it, let's kind of make the map kind of like unreliable as you're exploring. I don't know. So those things seem weird to me, and maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I like should be, you know, more oh, you're oh wait, is this am I petting the dog? I'm petting the dog. It's a friend. I thought it was a bad guy, but it's friend. I'm gonna pet that dog. So yeah, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I should be like, I should try to consider what the devs are going for. But I legit don't know. It seems like there's no benefit to all this other than to just make things a little bit less pleasant for the player. I don't know. I can't think of why they made these seemingly arbitrary decisions. Everything else is great. I think the gameplay is solid. The controls are good. The music is appropriate. The set pieces are beautiful. The game looks so pretty. So, and the bosses, for the most part, have been pretty good. There have been some weird, like, very sudden spikes with certain boss battles. Like, the first 2 or 3 boss battles I thought were really hard, and then the 4th one was a complete pushover. So, there's a little bit of, like, wobbliness with the boss battle difficulty, which is not a deal breaker. It's just a little bit unusual, I would say. But not terrible. So, I have my nitpicks, but... Oh, jeez. I think this means I have no health left. I think this means, like, one more and I'm dead. Careful. Yeah, I can probably interrupt his attacks. He's dead as well. A heal station would be nice. Yes, I have my nitpicks, I have my complaints, but on the whole, I am enjoying myself for sure. This is a little bit scary. Okay, so I can see something there. There's something. So the question is, when do I kind of break from this path I'm going and explore down here? Or there was something back this way that also caught my eye. Prawn units crawling through the pipes, he says. Sounds like a boss battle to me. Oh. Is that a bad guy? Whoa! Oh, he's not a bad guy. Okay, he got caught too. Spot dodge? Nope. And it's not just a matter of... Yeah, of course, if I get too close to the wiggly fellas, I'll take damage and I'll just straight up die. Don't want that. Is there anything else I could try here? Other than spot dodges. It's like, it protects you for a moment. It'd be one thing if I could, like, reach across there. I don't think I can do it. We'd have to come around from the other side, I'm pretty sure. But there's no way of knowing what that configuration looks like, because I don't have a map right now, so I'm just... on my own, man. Ah, man. I try not to be bitching too much about these things. I try to, like, just repeat the same complaints over and over again, because that gets old really quickly, but... it's befuddling. I'm befuddled. Gonna, like, bait him masterfully. We do a decent bit more damage now, more, like, added damage now that we have, lost all of our health. But honestly, the damage increase we have doesn't seem that good. I mean, I'm at 0 health right now, and it still takes a full 3-hit combo to kill those guys. So I'm starting to wonder if that damage increase is like all that is cracked up to be. Maybe it's overrated. Maybe I'd be better off just investing into the one that just increases my max health. We don't. That's entirely possible. Can I make that jump? Not quite, not quite. Not down this way. Eh. Oh yeah, it took 3 hits to kill that guy that time. Takes 3 hits to kill him when I have no health. Seems like, what's the point, man? What's the heckin' point? So I can open that door. No, I can't. I need an old-fashioned key. Old-fashioned, none of this newfangled nonsense. Is that a fella to harden and crystallize the cool things I got? If I could reach him, and I bet I can. I can do one of these. Boop. There we go. How's it going, buddy? All 167 of my fellas, if you could please. You'd be a dear. Almost 2,000 of those. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Need an old-fashioned key to get through there. Anything underneath here? Yes, there is something underneath here. What could it be? This a new core? Core memory unlocked? That's exactly what it is, baby. Actually, it's not a new core, it's an old core. Now, I don't currently have any use for these. We've bought out the shop. Bought out the stock, rather, of the stuff that shop that we passed through at the start. We've bought everything out that guy had to offer, including the things that cost the regular currency plus old cores. But I know there's more where that came from. I'm sure there's more. Combat challenge? No, it's open. Let's crack it open, see what we get. Damn, they really got my ass on that one. All right, what do we got? Good thing I stored my stuff. New boss fella. Calderon? Unyielding furnace. You better yield, motherfucker. Ow. Do them spot dodges, man. Boss. Health bar there. Spot dodge, nice. Too early, yep, too early, yep. Oh, God. Nice. Oh. Oh, too early. Fuck. It's, yeah, knowing which one's gonna go down first. Shit. Sorry, man. Yep. So we're not gonna get this guy first try, obviously. Yeah. God, that fucks me up every time. Keeping track of the order in which these things are dropping is gonna be huge. Anything I want to modify? Yeah, I'm not so sure that this one's worth it. It seems like the damage increase is, like, super minimal. I think I'm gonna not use that one basically ever. I'd be curious for the glitch trail. That one sounds fun. I don't think it sounds like a great idea, but that one does sound fun. That one actually might be useful. I would say either that one or more health. Go with that one. I think that one is legit useful. You got to this point last night, auto-exec? Yeah, you're probably the same thing where you crack the thing open, expecting like a challenge, like a combat challenge, and then you're going, oh, okay, now I can crack it open, and then instantly get thrown into a boss battle. Not terribly surprised that there'd be something attached to it. Not going to attach either of those because the downside is pretty unfortunate. Actually, what I might do is a couple of things. I might remove this one, as I don't think I care so much about that with this boss battle. So with that, I would then say, yes, I don't care about having the droplets. So now I can have that plus added health. Or if I wanted the hand screed, we could. Or the defense mechanism. I would say the added health. The added health is more useful. And now our loadout is a little bit more kitted out to be kind of more in boss battle mode. I think that sounds nice. And of course, now we have a map that is worth a damn now. Yeah, that's actually legitimately useful. Still no word on how to go up through here, but yeah, probably don't have to worry about that for a while. Still wondering about this guy down here. I kind of stumbled upon this by accident. I'm wondering what we would need to get through there. There's something we definitely don't have yet. To go that way, to the right. We need, like, something to grab onto, so we don't have anything just yet. Keep our eyes peeled. In the meantime... something in the... oh, fuck off. There's something in the wall here. There's something, like, right through there. You see that? There's, like, a little fella down there. I wonder what that's all about. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back, come back. Whoop. Whoop. And jump up. And this fucking guy. Get it. Oh, fuck. And these hummingbird lads. The flying enemies are... It's unfortunate how good they are at being annoying. Like flying enemies in any sort of 2D Metroidvania kind of game are usually going to be a little bit more annoying than just in general. I mean, when it comes to annoying flying enemies, the first thing that comes to mind is like old school, was it Ninja Gaiden? I think that was, yeah, it was it Ninja Gaiden, or was it oh gosh, I'm blanking on it. Well, that's the name of it. Old NES game where you play as a ninja trying to avenge your father. Was it Ninja Gaiden or something else? Not the newer Ninja Gaiden games, obviously. I'm blanking on the name of that game. But anyway, yeah, like the hawks and like the flying enemies in that game were super annoying. Old school Castlevania, same thing. The bats and like the clockwork level and the Medusa heads, just awful, miserable things. It could be an exit. Oh, you're probably right. Auto exec, it very well could be. We'll just keep our eyes peeled. Thing up here, there's something up yonder. Pet the dog. Like you can just pet him a whole bunch of times and nothing happens, but it's just, he's just nice. He's just a nice little fella. We want to go up, I think. Oh wait, no, this is a dead end. For now, it's a dead end. Right. In fact, I'm gonna make a note, like there-ish. There. About the exclamation point, saying there's like some kind of hazard thing that we can't deal with just yet. Not just yet. Oh, these got the spinny one, right. Seen that coming, but I didn't. Come back. Oh, this fucking guy. Yep. We're thinking this fella. Yep. Is it Faxanadu? It was something, it was ninja something. It was like either ninja... Fuck, I can't remember. What, oh, was it Shinobi? Maybe it was Shinobi. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it didn't have ninja in the title, but you were like some kind of ninja lad. Ragebound? Well, it's an NES game. It's an NES game. Well, or was it Super NES? I want to say NES. And like the hawks and like the birds enemies would like fly in out of nowhere and would always like give you all kinds of a hassle because there'd be like just so little time to react to them. They were very miserable to have to deal with. Here we go. What's this gonna be? Oh shit. Okay, let's try that again. Go up, bounce on it, crazy style. But yep. Hold on. Damn it. I'm gonna have to try this a couple times. I'm curious what this will lead to. Yeah, maybe it's Shinobi. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Crap, I keep thinking I need to like gain additional air. I think I just need the reset of the grappling hook, of the hairpin. I don't need to get additional, I just need to hit upwards. There we go, like that. There we go. I think that's all I needed. Something there, however. This fella here. Yoink. Feeling good. Alright, so we get unknown object. So this is a... Oh, the bell tower. Okay, yes, we've heard about that. Upper floors of the bell tower in the Haven, which is not this area. That's the area that's like north of the fungal area. The Fun Gal area. That's one of the bell tower passes. I think there's one more bell tower pass. So, okay, so that concludes this little area. Now, again, we're... Like, there's a lot of the map we can't see right now, but that concludes this little area. We need to get back, though. I think I have to, like, start with this guy. Oop. That's... I don't know if I can get back now. Oh, no. I mean, it's not a huge deal. What else I can do? Can I, like, squeeze up this way? We had this last time, too, where I legitimately could not figure out... Like, after I got like, a secret... like an extra thing, I legitimately had no idea how to get back, and we just had to take a death. There was like a jump that was just really hard to make. Let's see. I probably don't hit that banister. Oh, there we go. There we go. Barely made it. Barely made it. Looks a little messed up. Yeah, it's, ooh, yeah, maybe we're not supposed to come back. What else do you do, though? Where else can you go, Cotton Eye Joe? If I can make that jump. Here, let's try it. Just got a full commit. Oh, shit. Just barely. Oh, come on. I even, like, latched onto it, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's another instance where I legit don't know how to get back. Another thing to add to my list of nitpicks, and it's not the end of the world. I mean, we lost very little of the upgrade points. And it's a fairly quick run back to get back to where we came from, but yeah, just those little things like that. It's like, come on, man. Those are things that were probably an oversight, or maybe just didn't get, like, fully considered during testing, during QA. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate this game does a lot of things really well, and other things, well, I don't know. Maybe it's subjective. It's not, you know, objectively incorrect or lacking. But there do seem to be some things where it's like, come on, guys, this does seem like an odd thing to miss. So that little moment was weird. Yeah, the other situation that was kind of similar, I want to say, was in the Haven area, where yeah, same kind of deal. We complete a, like we unlock a or reach a like a bonus item that is not necessary, but is a nice to have, a nice bonus from like a platforming challenge. And then I think there was a way to get back, but it was a really tight and very specific platforming challenge that was easier said than done to get back to, or to like retrace your steps through. It was easier to get there than it was to escape, basically. Like, it's one thing to get to the item, but then escaping is like a harder challenge. And it's like, oh shit, now I'm really in it. Oh, that was unfortunate. It didn't update the map any further, which is unfortunate as well. And weird that, like, that spot shows up as like a broken map entry. It's very odd. So I'm gonna try that boss battle again, though. Just now that we've concluded, I think we could for the leftmost path. So now we're gonna drop back down and pet the doggy, pet the robot dog. That robot dog. And yeah, we're not going up this time. We've already seen that all the way through. Oh shit! Yeah, I do need to remember I have that spot dodge, which is gonna be, I think, a huge boon to our survival going forward. Not just for this boss battle, but for, I think, a lot of future boss battles. Enemy shenanigans in general, including these fucking guys. Trying to catch up with these guys is a bit of a frustration at times. Let's see if there's anything to the right, because I think if I just go straight to the left, it leads us to the boss battle. An old-fashioned key still. Do we unlock a shortcut? Maybe. Oh, come on. Oh, platforming challenge. Or not platforming, combat challenge. That's kind of nice that the bad guys do take damage from the spicy ground like that. It does sometimes auto kill them, at least. Yep, I learned my lesson. Nice thing is we are single cycling a lot of the bad guys here, which is nice. Yep. Is that it? Or is there one more? No, that's it. Just that one. Just those two cycles. Not too bad. 2 rounds, basically. So yeah, what I'm wondering is what this will lead to on the other side. Because this could make a nice little shortcut. Come back to easily. This one's beyond repair, unfortunately. Sorry, Gwendolyn. Say... Oh, is this a save point? It might. It might be. Let's mend them. Oh, those are the things. I think that's what we're sending back to the shopkeeper, maybe. Maybe? Maybe that's what that means? Or maybe we're sending it back to the spine. We're sending it back to somebody. Next time we're in that little nook, we might want to check to see if the shopkeeper has anything else for us now. Because they might have a refreshed stock now. Locked into the side. Something to keep an eye out for. Break this thing to get the juice. The droplets. Up to 131. Or no, 169, nice. There that I can speak of, I don't think. Break the glass. No, I cannot break the glass. Can I, like, go underneath? Probably not, probably not. Let's not bother with that. Oh! Now we're back here, okay. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, because I don't think this had the fella, the little buddy that envelops that save point. So maybe that's all it signifies then. Oh, you can now, and now I can do fast travel. That is nice. That is nice. So that's why you seek out these little flowy robe fellas, is that they envelop the save points and it allows them to fast travel. It's a shame there's not more save points, honestly. The fact that you'll go like, you know, an hour plus without seeing a save point is kind of a bummer. I don't know if the game autosaves. We've never had a crash, but that does make me feel not great. This like sparseness with save points. Especially like if you were kind of going, if it was getting kind of late, you're like, oh, I should be wrapping it up soon. And you're like, oh god, it's so far back to go to the one save point I know about. I could just trudge forward and hope to find one, but that's like a weird thing to not have a lot of. But I don't know. That's not the end of the world, honestly. But anyway, so yeah, that is a nice shortcut we just enabled. Still no word on how to get up here, at least. But, let's see. I think I said something down there. That's a safe one. Wait, hold on. Did the map update? I think it did. We're saved. I think the map up. Yeah, it did upgrade. It did update. I see it now. Cool. Metropolis area, sure enough, does have a number of things for us. So now, when it comes to this boss battle, I punished his stores. Comes to this particular boss battle, can get back to it fairly quickly, I think. Was it this way? Yes? However, can I go up? I don't think I can. Be under the bridge, but there's a window here. Can I get through the window? No, I don't think I can. And of course, if I could go into the Z-axis, I would just go down that hallway or this passage here, but no Z-axis here. All about that sweet X and Y. Back this way, we had the combat challenge. Of course, no old-fashioned key for me, at least not yet. Oh, fucking hell, I shouldn't have taken that very, very unnecessary hit. Come back here so I can just kill your ass. There we go. So the good news, I think there is a heal station. So, yeah, here we go. So it's not the end of the world taking that one hit. We're decently kitted out for this boss battle, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Not there for us, and or at least I don't know how to make that jump if there is something for us. Out of there, old-fashioned key. An old-fashioned. Of course, there is a dude here that can crystallize our things. So that's, I guess, one kind of nice thing about coming back here over and over is that we're able to kind of invariably get more crystallized things added to our stores. Not a bad thing. And I get this boss battle this time. I'm gonna pay really close attention to the order in which the hands come down for attacks. So I can also see if there's anything past here. Oh, another one. Blood Sanctum. What about the crypts? Now the thing is, I don't think we've seen this save point, but it goes somewhere. What's your story? Heimdall. He's the librarian. Okay, I'll listen. The blood. No, that's not the boss battle that we're fighting, I don't think. Or that we were fighting. A little ominous. The blood. The save point. Okay, and now we have fast travel. Cool. Blood's Sanctum. Oh, shit. Maybe the idea is you need something... Yeah, I can... Oh, no, I can't even use it. Okay. Can I at least fast travel to it? I guess it's unclear. Matter, he only wants to see travelers. Interesting. If there was some way to disguise ourselves, then maybe. There's something to the left that is very mysterious. Very unknowable. Let's do this fight first and see if it maybe will give us a new ability or some kind of new thing that will help in this instance. Shit, I did the same fucking thing. Oh god, it's falling apart already. Yep. Yep. Shit. I'm trying to get that timing down. Am I pressing the wrong button? What the hell? That's weird. It's twice in a row. I could have sworn I was in the right point for it, but nothing. Oh my god, how am I this bad? I don't think I can blame the game on this. I think it's just my timing is just dog shit. This guy's a lot of health. Yep. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. The good news, of course, is we have at least one convenient save point for fast travel. That part is nice. Okay, yeah, we don't get the other one, unfortunately. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Yeah, no fast travel. We're already here. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. This is a boss battle that I can just tell is gonna be miserable for me. My thinking is that we're probably supposed to do that spot dodge, that air dodge, spot dodge. That's probably what we're supposed to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should try to find other like ways to position myself so I'm not relying so much on the spot dodge. Maybe I can try to... I mean, it's one thing for some of the attacks. Some of the attacks I think are fairly dodgeable and fairly predictable. Others, though, seem pretty all-encompassing, so that might be a little bit tricky. But we'll see. We shall indeed see. Heals right now. We're all set there. There'll be one more ranged fella. I think. Yeah, you. Kidding. There's the second one. At least it's a fairly quick run back. It's not too bad. We've definitely seen much worse. And while I'm here, I might as well stop by this guy. Now, 31 is not a whole lot, but might as well. That air dodge, just the regular... Oh, when I say air dodge, I mean you can use it in the air or on the ground. It's just that one. Use it in the air or on the ground. Yeah. Just the spot dodge. The one you... It's just the standard one. It's the one you get from... Who did I kill to get that? I can't remember. One of the bosses. It's not a special ability. Well, it is. Because you don't have it at the start of the game. We unlocked it by... fighting somebody. I can't remember who we fought to get it. But yeah, it's an ability you get from killing a boss. Can't remember who it was. Or which one it was. Right. Unyielding furnace. Yep. I think that's a strat, is to maybe not stay in the middle so much. Now that one, it's like, I think the best choice of action is to be more on the defensive side. But yeah, maybe the plan for this boss is just to play it safe and not be so aggressive. Be aggressive, be aggressive, and try to find opportunities to like sneak into an attack or two and play really defensive. Just play it really slow. The masculine urge to do a boss battle like this, God, what are you doing? And try to go fast, knowing that, you know, if I hit him enough times and hit him quickly enough, we might be okay and might make this thing fast. I like how he shakes his hands. Like owies. Get my hands the owies. Oh god, yeah, I was to say, there's gonna be some switch ups too, especially as we're doing more damage and getting his health meter more sad. watching for any sweeping attacks. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to get ready for that one. Yep. Uh-oh. That's scary. So now... That's really scary. I wonder if there's, like, something I can do to disable that. I just noticed he does have a little grabby fella on. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Don't think I love this. And we still have a lot of health to go, don't I? Oh my god, yeah. There's still a whole bunch left on this guy. Ouch. Okay. Would have much rather stayed on the ground. God damn, this part's rough. That part is rough. We were starting to kind of get into the swing of things. I'm wondering if maybe I should come back to this one, because that's the second thing we've seen. No, that's the third thing we've seen that gives you the ability, or not gives the ability, that introduces the concept of wind resistance and how it is an obstacle that presumably we'll eventually be able to overcome. Maybe there's another boss later on or elsewhere in the game that'll allow us, like give us the tools to overcome that, or maybe this is the boss that gives us the tools to overcome it. It's not like we need better air control or like wind resistance to be able to win against that guy. We don't need it, but it would make that part of the fight a lot easier. So whether or not he gives that ability or if we would use that ability against him, that part is unclear. But if at some point this feels untenable, we could always come back. Oof. Oh, actually, I thought it was giving me damage. Oh. Remember that one time there were annoying flying enemies in a Metroidvania? I know, a pretty tough concept to believe, but annoying flying enemies in a 2D Metroidvania? I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Since you're doing well, thank you. We were doing better for sure. Once we realized that we don't have to rely exclusively on spot dodge, that definitely does help. Then I got. I got real good. Give me the most I can crystallize possible, please. Pretty please. Anything else? I'm slowly and very slowly building up my stores. Right. Let's try again, my friends. Let's try again. Yeah, if I can, like, get some extra hits in there. It's a shame that we're kind of forced to stop and look at this guy. Like, wow, look at that guy. That's cool. I'm over here like, I don't give a fuck. Heck that guy. So knowing that there is the grabbable aspect is interesting. The problem, of course, is that it's breaking all the damn time because I'm attacking him. So putting the grapple thingy on that, like, on the spot we're hitting is kind of unfortunate. Oh, shit. Yeah, I knew I dodged the wrong one. Every time I see that red claw thing, like, heating up, I just assume they're both going to come down at the same time. Ah, I thought it was away from that one. Unfortunate. Jump over that one. Jump in, do an attack, and get the fuck out of there. Oh, man, every fucking time. Unfortunate how consistent I am at falling for that. I learn. Ah, yeah, that's the thing, too. I keep expecting that he's going to... Since he reaches so far across, I'm expecting, like, a sweeping motion. I don't expect it to strike vertically. Previous attempt was actually pretty alright, but this one I'm really struggling. Oh, yeah, unfortunate, man. I'm hesitant to use the hairpin thing. One other concern I have about the hairpin, about the grappling hook, is that the hairpin, when you successfully use it and you latch onto something, it depletes your energy. You're like grabbing onto things energy like this, and it doesn't start to get better. Or it doesn't recover at all unless you either hit something in midair or unless you land. And once you land, it takes a second to restore, just like we saw on the bottom there. On the bottom center of the screen, that hairpin energy, it's depleted until you land, but you can't use it again until that energy refills. So if you're floating in the air, I think that means you never get that, like, restore over time energy mechanic to work. I think if you're floating in the air, it'll always be empty until you hit something in midair. It's the idea that you can't use that hairpin ability again until you hit something could be pretty limiting. I mean, realistically speaking, if I'm using that hairpin ability, I'm probably using it to hit something pretty soon after I use it. But still, that makes it less reliable. I feel like it's equal part use it to get me into a situation to deal damage, or get me out of a situation to be away from taking damage. So it makes me less inclined to use it. I don't know, it's scary. Some scary business. Same time, yeah, maybe the devs kind of expected that, yes, you would need to use that. You would need to use that ability in a combat situation like this. Would hit the, yeah, if you hit anything in midair, I think the idea is that it should reset that that hairpin, that energy meter. Oh, I'm stuck in the animation. Look at that. That was kind of funny. Ooh, a bit too close there. Oh, good to know that does reach from that angle. Wasn't so sure. It's that one I'm safe. Yep, we're good there. Just one hit so far, not too bad. I've done a lot worse. Stompy boy, or a punchy boy in this case. I want to go for more. Quite safe there. Ooh, shit. Dodge that one just barely. Yeah, we're good there. Out of dodge. Get out of dodge or get into dodging. Alright, just gonna activate the wind. Pretty soon here's gonna break that wind. Oh, fuck. I looked up at the health bar for just a moment. Oh, I dodged too early, man. Alright, he's gonna be changing up pretty soon. Shake them fisties. Shake them fisties, but not fist the shakies. Here we go. Look how much health he still has, man. It's like we're doing so little damage in the grand scheme of things. Oh shit! I was thinking oh wait, does it fly upwards as well? That's scary. I was so looking at my positioning, I didn't think where I was heading. I was more thinking about where I was standing. Yeah, we're good there. And then they fly back upwards. Right. Brutal. So we're at like the halfway point, basically. Halfway there. We're also living on a prayer, coincidentally enough. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Now, the good news is I think once we hit that new phase, it doesn't seem like he's getting new attacks. I think the whole thing is that he has the same attacks pretty much throughout, basically. But that we of course have this new mechanic that enters the fray. So, I think the idea is if I can recognize those patterns well enough and position myself correctly and not be a doofus, we'll eventually succeed. And of course, in games like this, you fling enough of your own corpses at a problem enough times, you try to throw enough dead bodies of yourself at a boss, eventually you will succeed. Eventually you'll break through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Get them both? We got them both. Nice. A moment too soon. Need the heals just yet. The one... oh, where is he? There he is. And of course, the nice thing is with those standard projectiles, the standard little icy projectiles, we probably can just break those with our regular attack. The problem is that they're coming from above. So since our attacks only go... Well, actually, I guess we do have that one aerial upwards attack. So if I timed it right, we could potentially use that attack to break the icicles as they're dropping down on us. But I think just trying to dodge out of the way feels more reliable. But more past the halfway point? Maybe we were, yeah. Maybe we were further than I was thinking. Looking at the health bar right now. I tried to look at the health bar too much during. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Oh, fuck, I was just saying I shouldn't be looking. So yeah, we were doing pretty good. Gotta be smart. And yeah, it's gonna be very dangerous when the air is going, when the upward facing draft is going. As in addition to the whole problem of the obvious thing, the obvious danger where the little ice crystals come down and then they fly back upwards. Like, that part is dangerous. But for me, the worst fear is when you're flying upwards like that. You're less in control of, like, being in the exact same position vertically speaking. Well, and horizontally for that matter. But it's very easy to fly diagonally into something. Even if you're trying to stand perfectly still, it's easy to kind of wiggle more than you mean to vertically, and suddenly... Or actually, I guess I do mean horizontally. And suddenly you're in the path of an ice crystal that you thought you were safe on. There. That's good. Let's slap this guy's ass around a little bit. Yeah, I think Auto Exec is right. I think we're, like, doing better than I give myself credit. I think we were cooking decently last time. We're doing better now than we were previously. At this point, we had taken a few hits. Now we just the one. Just air dodge there. Nothing else. This is forcing us to get good with the air dodges. Get right with air dodges. Get right with Jesus. Oh, heck. I would have gotten hit by the... or been in the danger, at least, of the return anyway. Ooh, danger. Yeah, fuck, I got scared. Air dodge and I shouldn't have. And a couple more of those. Dodge on that one. Now that attack was, like, tracking with us better. The tracking was definitely more accurate there. That does get more accurate. We got him. Tough fight, but we got there. The key really was just trying to really learn those attack patterns. I mean, that's the case for any boss battle. But given that the fight itself didn't change much beyond just that air, that wind resistance part, that did make things pretty scary. But we got there. Only took a couple hits. Not too bad. Please. And we got the old-fashioned key, so that it gets a new area unlocked. See what that's going to bring us. GG's, that's right, GG's. That was a tough one. See that thing down there, yeah. Yeah, obviously all these bosses in this game live and die, or you live and die, I guess, by your ability to... like, track what the boss is doing, learning their movements, learning how to deal with them, learning the positioning for yourself and how to get around, how to counter each attack. But the fact that the attacks are mostly staying the same did mean that once you kind of learn those patterns, it did. It was like, even though the environment around you was changing, it did mean you had, like, so that baseline knowledge to work off of versus other surprises. Other weird surprises happening. Let's write these down, because this is probably for a puzzle. So, eye, blood, breath, hand, spine, heart. And I don't know if we're gonna have the opportunity to have the labels, or if we're just going by the symbols. So I'm gonna write down my description for the symbols. So I'll say, upside down trident. That's kind of what that is. And then I'll say, water droplet, And then I'll say winged circle. And then I'll say circle with trident spikes, like 3 spikes. And then I'll say D, capital D. And then I'll say squid eyeball. I've got both the text labels for each one and the like visual description. My visual description, at least on what I would call those things. An embedder. But I just met her. Guess that is a like a bit of technology, maybe. It's like a museum we're in right now. That's kind of cool. An embedding ceremony. It really is a museum, yeah. It's an old-fashioned key, an old-fashioned museum. Pearls anatomy. We've seen the pearls before, or at least what they call pearls. I'm guessing it's the same thing as the old cores. Sharpened hairpin. When you grapple onto a bad guy, you can use the attack to do some kind of cool like bit of damage on them when you grapple onto a bad guy. Seems pretty cool, but it also seems quite expensive. Basin up top, we've already been there. Villa up yonder that I can probably reach. Better. I can also open this from here. Definitely want to go downwards. Faux show. That guy. Nothing else like grapple onto. Oop. Oh, we barely made it. Barely made it. More stuff added to our stores. Very nice. Nice little bonus. Nothing else up here to speak of. The main thing, of course, is to go down with our bad selves. That's what we're doing. We've never been to either of these areas. Yeah, I say let's go for it. Let's go ahead and go down to the first level. That brings us. The art style is very good. Yeah, I'm very much in agreement. That was, of course, like a lot of us, that was what first caught my eye when I first heard about the game. It's just a very eye-catching style. I mean, the graphics are pretty, of course, but it's also like just the style, just the overall aesthetic is very, very attractive. Looks very good. It's one thing for a game to have like good graphics, but it's something else to have like a very unique and like engaging art style. Hancia. Lucky this place is still standing. Everything's mad down there. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Is it a health increase point? It's a new core. Nice. Yeah, we really should hit up that shop because there might be some new trinkets for us to purchase. We have a lot of cores we're just sitting on. Later is obstructed right now. Okay. I'll make a note for that maybe. Except I don't know where we are on the map because I don't know. We're just in the ether right now, so making a note probably wouldn't be very representative of what to expect. We can go down one more tick. Not going down there, bro. Not fucking doing it. Let's go down one more pip and see what awaits. If I find that I'm getting the danger zone, I might just backtrack and get to the save point so I can warp back and check out the shop and maybe deposit what we have. Handles are a little bit ominous. This is Ellison. This is a pretty room. Tragedy of the last voice, he says. Travelers that were around were never the same again. Here's a candle for you as well. Oh, is it gonna be like dark? Or is it gonna be a torch? Maybe. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Trail, sharpened hairpin. Maybe not. Maybe not. This guy here. Function unknown. We have one of them. If that's any significance. We can't go through there. We need Lura's seal. But we have a candle. Whatever that's for. We'll see. Maybe it's for a puzzle. Might very well be for a puzzle. What's true when the camera zooms in like that? Oh shit. Oh, this is probably where an elevator will eventually come down. Eventually. Once we fix whatever is obstructing. Whatever's up there. there was some wall jump ability, we could maybe go through there. Right. Deal with these guys. We've dealt with them before. Triple shot, fella. I was gonna say, they usually do a double tap. I think you can pretty much always interrupt their attack as long as you begin before they start firing. But like when they're loading up a shot, you can interrupt them. Seems. So it seems. Can stand here, but there's nothing there. A downward draft, okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Interesting. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I remember this part of Pokemon. I remember how this goes. Sylph Tower, I think, had something similar. Series of drafts, and of course we can't go back up there very easily, at least. We're committed now. Presumably some way to go against those drafts will be something useful eventually. Fought these guys before, nothing new there. They got big balls, big, colorful green balls. Very healthy. Our crystallized juice nugget, very nice. We're almost at almost a 3,000 actually. That's pretty impressive. We're just batting this ball around like it's no one's business. Playing hacky sack with his, well, hacky sack. Boss battle? Or combat challenge? Not yet, at least. Small hole up there, a little glory hole up top. There's also a spot to drop down below here. And of course, the map's not updating, so I have no idea what the shape of this room is. Ooh, this room feels important. Let's do this one step at a time. A little bit scared to get locked into a boss battle, given that we just did another one. Alright, we're in foundations. Through there, obviously. New zone. Full junk pile action here, sure. Up at any point. Alright, you know what? I think I do kind of want to roll the dice a little bit. The downside, of course, we've taken some damage. Still, ooh, maybe we can't actually. Yeah, because we can't fall through the slipstream, that wind gust. So yeah, we have done as much as we can for now. In that case, let's explore this area. Even though it looks a little scary, looks very main direction energy, very boss battle arena looking. Red carpet, or red floor tiling at least, very ominous, very spooky looking. Actually, this might be as far as we go here. How to get up to there? Get up here. Yeah, this might be as far as we go. Huh. It's a little surprising. There might have been one other path I missed earlier. No, you are here right now, so I unfortunately can't leave a note for myself. For future self. Then, of course, I do have the ability to move the camera around just a little bit. But yeah, it seems like we've done what we can for now. Unless we can get up here. No, there's no ledge grab, and there's no other thing to really grab onto. Now, I can get on this one. Is that enough? No, of course it isn't. There might have been something else. Oh, can I get back? Uh-oh. Or it just occurred to me, there was a whole sequence we went through. Those little jet streams to kind of launch us around. How would I get back? If I wanted to. I do want to. Oh no. We might not be able to get back there. Death, the only option. Is death the only respite? Ooh, that would be a shame. We have a good... I mean, it's not the end of the world. We have, you know, plenty of other bits of the juice banked up. But I would like to keep the juice we have. I don't want to relinquish my juice. I like the juice. It's tasty. Darn. Well, I mean, it's possible there's something I've just not noticed. It's possible there's something I'm missing here. But I don't see any other way back, and I definitely don't see a way forward. Another kind of like, I don't know if it's a forced death area, like if you have to die to get back, but I don't see any other option. Maybe, yeah, best I can figure, we might have come here before we should have. Maybe this is one where there's an ability the game expects us to have that we clearly don't have, and being punished for getting ahead of the game here, the curve. Nothing else we can do here. We can't go through there, obviously. Dead end. Can't drop through there. Oh, what if I do this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so you can't fall through those. But you can the hairpin through them. Good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I was getting nervous. I was in the danger zone. You can't shoot through those, much like how I can't damage through them either. We're not so different, you and I. There we go. Oh, shit. Right, so sure enough. Oh, no. Go for broke here. Yeah, once they begin the attack, they are uninterruptible, which actually flies in the face of what I thought it was going to be. You guys are not nice. Not nice fellas. Now it's up top. The punchy boy to the right. Anything else down here before I commit to other things? I'm curious about, but there's a dude, another one of those guys. Okay, so no matter what, we have to deal with that same enemy type, but I think we can handle it. I think we can handle it, Alex said. Sentences said seconds before potential disaster. Thankfully, these guys are pretty easy to read. Not too bad. Same guy both ways? It is the same guy both ways. Oh, no, I mistimed the dodge, man. I couldn't jump over that attack, so we just had to take the hit. That sucks. Oh, well. Like I said, not the end of the world if we lose this stuff. And at least now our map updates, so now we can actually leave notes on the map now accordingly. I think I will then go back to the old arrangement where we have a little bit less health, but now we're able to gain more of the protective or more of the knacker droplets. That's what that we're calling it. Leak more of the stuff. Protective coating is free. That's nice. Or the protective coat repair is free. That part's nice. Everything else good to me. I mean, we could de-equip basically everything for this one, but I'm just not sure it's worth it. Seems kind of overpriced. Like, it seems like, I'm sure it's a cool attack, but is it worth all those investments? Seems unnecessary. So, yeah, now the map fills out, or at least it fills out a little bit more. Let's do this. Let's warp back to the shop, because there might legit be something new at the shop now. We've done quite a few things since last time we were there. Hop over there and see what's up. Also, my first time utilizing the fast travel. It's a nifty feature. If she had more of it. Yes, she's gonna say nothing new to us necessarily. Yep, same old, same old. Will he tell us more about the little curios, the little nuggets? The miniature pearls, right, I guess I forgot to read those. What were these things? Little pearl. Oh, they're marbles, basically. Tiny offerings, of course. Absolute horror, he says. Any others? Good. Alright, so here's the shop. Anything new? Looks so bored. Nothing from the shop, man. I have all this stuff. I have all the knacker I've accumulated. I have all the old cores. I don't know how many cores I have. It says somewhere. Is it 5? 5, I think, on this side. There we go. So I have all this stuff to spend things on, but nothing to purchase. in stock. We'll fast travel back to where we were then. See what else we can reach. Okay. Again, we actually have a map now. Still a decent bit of running back to get there, but not quite as bad as it was previously. Of course, did beat that boss battle, which is nice. And now we are going through... Oh, not here. Right. Okay. That's probably going to be a shortcut we eventually open up through this little sequence. That'll probably be what the elevator leads us to. So, I think it's this one right here. Of course, the elevator's already dropped down. I think we've already... Yeah, we've... Actually, have I? Have I been here? I don't know if I have, actually. Oh, right. Okay, we have been here. Okay. That one's a dead end, so we drop down more. And there we go. That one... That door's locked. Right. That guy gave me a candle. No idea what the candle's for. Maybe the truth will be revealed to us soon. One can only hope. The top there. Yeah, that spin attack is a little bit trickier to dodge. Oh no, did I de-equip the thing that shows me enemy health bars? I'm a dumbass. I had no idea that I had disabled that. It's not the end of the world, but I would rather be able to see enemy health than the obeisance being free. I mean, functionally speaking, it doesn't really change anything. The amount of health the bad guys have really shouldn't make a difference, but it is nice to know, like, do I go for a full combo, or do I just go for, like, one more attack to finish this guy? Like, what should I go for? Kind of knowledge is, I think, helpful, but it shouldn't change anything. It shouldn't change anything functionally, but it kind of does. I like knowing things. Is that so wrong? That's so wrong. I don't want to be right. You can pause it, but you can't pause the inevitable. And of course, no healing basins down in this little area, which makes it tricky too. A number of bad guys that are a little bit scary. Now, these guys are pretty easy to deal with if you can just jump over them, but if you can't jump over them, then it's a problem. As I found that last time we were trying to deal with that one fella. Here's where we drop down. Yes. Grab this guy. Zoop. There we go. Of course, that multi-shot flying guy. Oh, there's two of them, right? I got that very lucky dodge there. Nice thing. Oh, fucking hell. I say a nice thing is that it seems like they're kind of locked into a single direction. They begin their firing, which is helpful. Those guys are increasingly getting harder to deal with in areas like this. Guy's easy to deal with. The other one that's a little bit trickier, we'll probably just have to do the spot dodge to get past him. I mean, maybe I can squeeze a jump through there, but it's a pretty narrow passage. There we go, there we go. For advantageous position. Now that's good to know. You actually don't have to get behind him. You can just hit him from the front area. Hit it from the front, just as well. These guys, it seems like it's a full combo, and then like one extra attack is all it takes. Oh. Do I want to follow him? Not just yet. Let me explore around a little bit before I commit to anything. I'm like just barely unable to reach unless there was something to grab onto. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. If I do one of these. There we go, baby. Oh my god, the whole thing was blinking. Elevator's now open for business. Guys up there, and that makes me nervous. So this is the Hall of History. That's that museum, which was obstructed. Or the elevator was obstructed, but now it's not. Right? All of history? Okay, yeah. Yeah. It was, so it's next to the museum, okay. Thing is, as we were like going through, oh, whoops, wrong one. I couldn't help but notice that right there. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay, never mind. We've been here. I thought maybe that was a secret. No, we've already been there. We've already seen it. We've seen that shit. That's old news. Strive for that guy? I think I will. Oh, I thought maybe there was a secret over here. I don't see anything up here. Yeah, I thought maybe there'd be something over here worth my while. It's Jack shit. It's Bupkis. Oh, you can't power through that guy's attacks. Once he begins that punch, you just have to gotta deal with it. Did that restore all the bad guys or just the... Yeah, I think it popped him back up and it gave him a heal. Because I knocked him down, but I didn't kill him. There goes his testicle. There it is. Have a good night, Dogos. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Dude. Mr. Gosso. And of course, tomorrow we should be good for games with the boys. I was saying earlier how originally the plan, can't make that jump, was to do a hanging with some IRL friends. The original plan. Oh, here's a friend. Speaking of friends, here's Sin, a sinful lad. Yeah, the original plan was to go to a birthday shindig with some of my buddies, including a few high school friends from the good old days, friends I don't get to see very often. And of course, I really enjoy the games with the boys instances on Sundays. But I was like, man, I probably should do the in-person hangout just because it's nice to get some face time with these friends that I don't get to see very often. But this fucking snowpocalypse, I really shouldn't drive anywhere tomorrow, so I think I'm probably gonna play it safe and just stay home and play video games instead. You hit should do the trick. Well, we'll see. I mean, I have that candle. Would that work? Oh god, did I hurt you? No, he's fine. He's missing a claw, but he's alright. You know how to break the ice. No, he reminds me a little bit of the shopkeeper. Maybe this is a new shopkeeper. Mel's Workshop. Yeah, maybe they'll have new stuff for us. Very nice. Hopefully. Maybe it's nice. It's something. It's something. Anything else on this angle? No, sir. Can't quite make that jump. Nothing there. Woo! I think the implication is that that's as far as we go right now. Same kind of thing there. I can't really leave a note or a icon to properly convey where we need to go. I guess I'll just say, like... Well, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know where our guy is right now. No, you are here indicator. So I'll just take the elevator up. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. For this whole little quadrant. No transformation. No thing that to help us get through these updrafts. Or just air drafts at all. So that's concerning. Yeah. How's about this? Let's call the elevator. Back up. The Hall of Pistery. And I think I might as well get my liquid stuff solidified. We have a couple hundred. It's worth it. I think it's worth. Then I think what I'll probably end up doing is, yeah, go back to the base. Ooh, one more hit left. Back to the base, and then what I might even do is maybe explore some other areas. I'd mentioned that I wanted to explore a little bit more around here. Oh, right, we got the pass for the Haven area, I think. So that might be worth exploring. Something in the Haven might just be worth checking out. Got the goods. Yes, there's an additional 10 I just gained from killing that one fella. So we're gonna have all this, please. Crystallize it if you could be a deer. Pushes us over 3,000. Look at that. Just beautiful. Okay, so now I think it'll actually I'm just gonna warp. Oh wait, no, I can't use that save. Right. Never mind. I can't use that save point. That one guy will only consider talking with travelers, and of course there are none. There are none to be found. And I can't heal myself because my guy's out of the juice. Oh! He's got my ass. Snipey boys are getting my ass. Kill the fuck out of them. And now I can afford a heal. Do the one. Because what I'll do is hit the save point and then do the fast travel. That's what we'll do. So I think the save point's heal. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Woo! Well, I'm glad we explored a good chunk of this area. There's still things yet to be uncovered. We'll be back for sure. But this was bountiful. Or fruitful, rather. Yeah, maybe not so much bountiful. We really didn't gain too much. But we explored a lot, and we learned a lot. We lived, we learned. It was a good time. She does do the full heal. Very nice. And let's get... Actually, well, first and foremost, I'm going to take that one off. Remaining health, yes. Yeah, is there anything else I would maybe switch out? Definitely not the one that lowers the timing for dodging attacks. Definitely don't want that one. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And then hop back over here. Yeah, let's see what the shop has, if anything, and then head to the Haven. The fungal area and the Haven. I'm sure there's probably something over there that is now available that was not previously, if not just for that pass. Talk to them. To she. Yeah, the breath in the middle of the Haven. Okay. That's actually kind of nice. She'll tell you where to go next. Yeah, I think the fungal zone we've probably done as much as we can for now, but the Haven for sure will have something. Alright, so we found a friend for you. One of my scraplings. Right, more gear. Perfect. Alright, so with some stuff, I can get you all fixed up. We can buy a whole bunch of shit, but not everything. We can't buy everything. So, increase the number of modifier slots, but removes health. Oh, man. But it's a really nice bit of like modifier slot availability now, which is nice. That one gives quicker recovery after getting hit, which is cool. Of course, would lead to a permanent health upgrade if you have enough of them. I'll definitely get that one. Getting both of those wouldn't get me anything right now. Yeah, so none of that is a huge one. This one's nice. I'll take that one, because sometimes I have 5 availability remaining. Might as well. The personal assistant. Wow, Mel's so cool. I have much to learn from them. Bring me more artifacts to review. Will do. There's nothing that's immediately available. Well, actually, no. There's a few things we could go ahead and add to our arsenal here, to our loadout. Quick look. I'll go back to the modifier center. So, I would say that one's good. That one's good. Yeah, so I have 15 to work with now. If I really wanted to, I could rid myself of the enemy health one and slap on the extra health or the defense mechanism. I think what I'm instead going to do, or I could do one of these. But if I do one of those, I think I would just unequip this guy. I think what I will instead do is just make the repairs free. And that's it. All we'll do there. Oops. Alright, so I'm kind of curious. Anything else in the fungal area? I think I'm going to explore the fungal area a little bit. We haven't been here in a while, and I'm thinking maybe there's something here that warrants a review, because I thought I saw that there was something about there's like an area that's dark in here. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought there was something about an area being dark, and of course now we have the ability to confidently, well, maybe not confidently, but we have a candle. We have one candle. Whether or not that's enough, it's hard to say. I'm not going to bother crystallizing that. Whether that's enough for something, that's hard to say, but we might be able to, like, deal with something relating to the darkness. Whether one candle's enough, or if it's enough to get us started. Yeah, hard to say, but we'll explore around a little bit. So I don't know if I ever made my way back to where I died that one time. It's actually going to bring us back up. If I keep going, it'll bring us back to where we connect with the haven. Go up. That reconnects to the haven. Okay. I want to, at some point, go back to the lower paths. That has me curious. Double spin. Get him out of there. Yeah, so we know where that leads. Oh, shit! The goop. Right, I think I remember this. Yeah, that was an optional deal. So that leads up to the haven. Yeah, now I want to stick in the mushroom area for a little bit longer. The Mushroom Kingdom, if you will. This was also... Yeah, that's also a secret. We've already plundered that one. The goop, unfortunately, kind of blends in so well with the environment. It's colorful, just like how this other area is colorful. Really, the area in general is colorful, so it's easy to miss. It's the same color as, like, this kind of platform here, so it's easy to just kind of glaze over it. That's all well and good. That's fine, too. So... Been through here before. Yes, I remember this. In fact... Make the jump. Oh, not quite, not quite. Try that again. There we go. I think there's something here. Oh, there was. Oh, no, there's a thing down here. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. A little bit extra stuff for us. Right, I see now. That's the way you have to go. Oop, there we go. We're probably taking the long route here. I think if I wanted to, I think just taking that lower path probably was the more efficient way to do this. Yeah, maybe the fungal area is done. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's, like, nothing new here. But I feel like I should give my due diligence. New there. Yeah, I think there was, like, a one-time pickup there at one point. Oh, this guy. Ow. Ow. Embarrassed to admit I took a couple hits there. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Have I been through here before? Clearly I have. Clearly I have been through here. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's already been dealt with. Let me see if there's anything else around here. I think we're okay, though. So really, if there's anything to be found, it's in that lower path that's further south of us. About that fella. See him just chilling there. Oh, actually, I should have attacked upward so I get my jump back. There we go. Anything from you, bud? I'm just chilling. I'm just lost. Dramatically. Not even devastatingly, but dramatically lost. So much drama. Oh, you know what? I should do the down. The down attack gave me that boost. That, yeah. The boost is good. It's very, very good. I think I will do a heal. We'll do a heal over here. Might as well. Slapped around by that scorpion was very not nice. And it's free. No complaints there. Then I'll stop at the crystallizer fella, and then we will hit up that lower path. And if that's nothing, like I'm kind of expecting it to, then we'll head to the Haven. New Haven, Connecticut, I think. I feel like I heard something where New Haven, Connecticut is really good pizza. According to, like, people on the East Coast. I think I even heard people say that, like New Yorkers say that New Haven, Connecticut is like really good pizza. And I always assumed that New Yorkers were, like, really protective of, and, like, very, very proud of their pizza heritage. And that, like, a New York slice was, like, a very sacred thing. But hearing people that are from New York say that, yeah, that, like, New Haven, Connecticut apparently has, like, really good pizza. I was like, I don't know what it is about it, but apparently it's something special. All I can say is what I've heard. I've only been to New York a few times in my life. And actually, I think I've only been once. Yeah, it was once for work at my old job here. And yeah, I was there for work. I was there for like 2 days. I don't think we actually ever had any pizza there, unfortunately. I never had the authentic stuff. Now, I've had like stuff that's like clearly in that same style, but can I say it without having ever been to like one of their pizzerias that are there? Oh my god, these guys are knocking me out. Embarrassing me in front of my peers. So this is where we would have originally come through this area. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's where we dropped down. Right, okay, yeah, I remember all this. So nothing new there. The only thing that potentially could be new is this, like, all the way to the right. That little, like, reservoir area in the bottom right. That is entirely possible. It strikes me as odd. Here we go. It strikes me as odd that this area wouldn't have, like, a boss battle. I don't think we've had a boss battle here. Right there. Yeah, that's why I'm, like, thinking there might be something I might have missed here. Anything up here? No, sir. Wait, can I break it? No, I cannot break it. Now, I do seem to recall dying around here because I missed that connection with the hairpin jump. I think I died here once before, and I think if I drop down to the bottom there, it's all just the goop. Yep, it's the goop. I can see it. From Gwyneth Paltrow, I can see the goop. So, yeah, oh, this fucking guy. Ouch. Yes. Okay. We did have a boss battle, and that was that other area where I couldn't figure out how to get back after we'd dealt with that boss battle. Okay. So, this was all... I don't want to say it was a waste of time, but it was not productive, unfortunately. But now we know. I can rest easy believing in my heart of hearts that we have completed fully the fungal area, so we probably never have to come back here ever again in my entire life. Oh, well and good. I can crystallize our stuff with this guy, get a free heal, and I'm gonna head back to the Haven area. That's gotta be where our next, like, proper set of progress is going to be. I grab on that thing and go fast. That's so much to ask. Excuse me. So, actually, you know what? No, let's go this way. Let's me think about this. Yeah, let's just kind of explore around. Question is, like, what doors would be unlocked through the past? It's not that one. Yeah, I'd left notes for myself, or like icons for myself. You know what? Yeah, let's explore from the left. Let's explore from the left-hand side and like work our way, like basically go the vanilla route, not jump in from that shortcut. I'm concerned there might be something that's now available that wouldn't have like jumped out at me previously. Try that next. And I might as well get a heal while we're at it. Still have like an overabundance of the knacker. So when it comes to things that we can't afford or having a hard time affording, power cores or the old cores are the limiting factor here. We only have 2 of them. I'm gonna find the edge of the world, he says. Meet me there if you can. Robert, it's so weird. We can go up. The aviaries, right. There's something up there. Let's see what that one trinket is. I think I just made a note for it because I don't know how to get to it. We're back in the haven. I remember this combat challenge. This one was kind of a butt kicker. It's kind of a butt slapper there. Open this up. Right, cool. Now we're back at the severed spine, but we're like up here now with Estragon. Waiting for a long time. Spine will reveal himself soon, he says, and I'll be rewarded for my patience. Hello. Can't open the spine. Don't do it. Can't open the shell, rather. He will reveal himself when the time is right. Okay. So I can't open him. Guessing maybe the idea is that that's the last... I don't know if it's a boss battle, but that's the last... Or maybe not the last, but one of the later spirits to convene with. See these candles, and I think, oh, I have one candle, but it's not like a ghost candle. It's just like a regular one. Nothing new here, then. Ooh, it could be up there. Could be up there. That might be what we need to use the passes on. But let's explore around here a little bit. They were saying to head to the haven. That's another potential option. No's up here. No, sir. All right. I'm thinking... What's the thing I left? I left a note for myself, apparently. I can't drop through the floor there. Nor can I here. What about here? Yes! I'm a genius. I'm gonna... Whoops. Remove that note. Whoops. For myself. There we go. I think that was the note. I think I saw the shiny from a distance and I couldn't figure out how to get to it. I can drop through those flowers. Their old core? Beautiful. The way we hold it up. Da-na-na-na. Very Legend of Zelda inspired, the way we hold it above our heads. Proudly. The whole world to see. And also another trinket. Oh, it's a travel log. Okay. Traveler's log. The promised land, they say. It's scary. I don't want to go there. It sounds scary. Can't we just stay here? That's the basis of the note. There's a journal here and everything. And some... So maybe this is where... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, go. Okay, now I'm here. I want to explore that a little bit more, but that's fine. I'll go ahead and remove that one, too, I suppose. Oh, except it's still locked? Huh. Okay. Can't take the elevator up. I was going to explore that a little bit more, but I think we'd seen all there was to see. Okay. Maybe that door's locked. There's like one little spot up yonder. I want to tickle that a little bit. You know, let's tug on that thread a little bit. How's that sound? Or the tippy top. Oh yeah. Okay, well, actually, I think we were there then. Didn't we unlock that door then? Why does it show as red? But yeah, we unlocked that door. Unless I'm smoking crack. Yeah, it's open now. Oh, different door. Well, yeah, it was this one. It is definitely unlocked. Huh. I guess really nothing, truly nothing in the map unlocked or updates until you go to a save point. Weird. All right. That's at least I got confirmation. Right, here we are back at the ovaries. Do I want to check out that big area? I think I might do is see if there's anything up top here. There's something here that I've never been to. Surely I've been here when I've had the grappling hook, right? Maybe I haven't. Why would I have not explored this? Why would I have not challenged this? So we have the grappling hook, so I should be able to just do this. Jump on that guy. Jump on that guy. Ooh, okay, just barely enough. Have I not been here? Oh, you are. Nice view. Taste of the promised land. I can't wait to see it. Hope it's real, bro. Hope it's not, you know, overpromised. I have no droplets. I've killed nothing? I guess I've killed nothing since I last. Let's do one of the fellas. Here we go. Yes. Little platforming shenanigans. Thing up top there. Maybe. Oh shit! I have no jump, or no energy. Something up there, but I can't quite see. Probably more what you're expected to do here. Oh. Then the jumpy boy. Whoop. Ooh. Okay, is this murder water? I feel like it might be murder water. It's murder water, yep. Why am I surprised? Oh, fuck! Almost jumped right over it. Water is scary. Which is a little bit disappointing, because these are all like waterfalls. Oh, this is a shiny, you see? You can see it. Hold on. And I just tried a waterfall, and it zapped me. Should I try this waterfall? It like there might be an opening? Should I try it? Scared. Alright, oh. Unknown object, okay. Oh! The other bell tower pass, cool. So we have both bell tower passes. Cool, cool, cool. Upper floors, nice. So the water is still scary. I think if I would have jumped more good, we could have reached that top ledge. Unless there's like another way up. We try that again. Oh, a shortcut. Well, maybe. Might be a little one. Like a baby shortcut. Oh, it brings us here. Whoa! That's mean. That was mean. Opening up right onto that area. Come on, bro. So, this is risky, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. There was one other shiny. That was actually the original shiny that caught my eye. Not what I was thinking it would be. Careful. Oh! I said be careful, and I wasn't careful because I'm very smart. I'm so good at video games. Of course, I can't fast travel. Yeah, let's just walk back to there. We hardly lost anything of value. There we go. We filled up more of the map now, which is nice. Okay, so that's an area to explore for sure. Definitely an area to explore. Let's check that one big room. But that's... yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the path we need to go. I think I'll check this one big area over here. And I don't know if I really need to check anything else. That area down that way, that is like a big gap. We need some kind of like gliding ability to make it to the other side of that gap. What stuff we don't have to be able to do with that. Big area, it's very pretty. I think I still like the Metropolis area more, but it's still very cool looking. It's a big open area. There'd be like other things to see and explore. That one up there. So a little bit of platforming. I think I've been here before when I had this ability. God damn it. There we go. Try that again. I've been here before. I want to say the answer is yes. I feel like I recognize this. Yeah, we fought this scarecrow lad, or he was even called the crow. Actually, let's do it this way. Oh, I wait. That pop back up. Hoop, 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 hoop. Oh, I think I can just skip it. Yep. Oh, I can't reach it. That thinking. And skip that one. Bam. There we go. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, yeah. All right. So I think this is done. This area is done. Okay. And I don't think there's much else in the other paths. I think I'm just gonna go straight up, straight north. I think that is the way towards proper progress. Go up through here? No. Bell Tower Hall. So we have the Bell Tower passes, but so we don't. I guess we don't actually use the passes here. I think we maybe use them up here. Those two locked doors, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It would make sense that they get used here somewhere. Already been here, yeah. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about that. Oh, the chameleon lads almost didn't even recognize him. Took me a second. Telltale Shimmer. The giveaway, that's the tell. Yeah, let's just take that northern path. I think that's the answer here. I mean, I could explore more to the right, but I feel like we've done our due diligence there. Up. Oop. Oh, this guy again. Out. There's one more. There he is. Out as well. Ooh, excuse me. Can I just jump over? Woo! Be familiar. Same thing as earlier. Jump over all that bullshit. Gonna need that kind of negativity in our lives. That's right. A little bit further, he says. I promise, bro. The promised land is real, bro. I promise. Just trust me, bro. And making bank with those crystallized fellers. So, I think I went to the top right. Now, what about the top? Oh, we went to the top left. Let's check the top right real quick. Does he do anything cool? Real quick. Have I been here? No, I have not. Or, well, I've been to that lower area, but not this one. They shiny. Don't have a way to reach it though. I could drop down. Assuming that's drop downable. I'm just gonna leave a note for future self. There's a shiny right there. I don't know if it's something important, if it's a lore thing, if it's something else. Can't drop down through there. Get under this bridge. Like under you or something. Yeah, there's gotta be a way down there. Or through there. Or maybe some other jumping mechanism. Maybe like a wall jump or something. Possible. Is possible. Yeah, I'm like looking around. Is there something else? Yeah. Not really seeing it. That's fine. We got it marked on the map. Something to keep an eye out for. That upper path is curious, but what does this lead to? Let's tug on this thread for a bit then. Hummingbird lads and the smog generating lads. Oh, new fella. Oh, jeez. He's got the skizzers. Got a lot of health. Oh god, he does like big spins. Is this a combat challenge? It says locked. I think it's a combat challenge. Oh, that was quick. Just a one and done. Alright, not too bad. We've had much worse. It's not a boss battle. Unknown object, though. Is it an equipable thing? It is. It's another candle, our second one. So, sure enough, the fact that when we first got that first candle, the fact that it had a 1 next to it was like, alright. Not a one and done. There's going to be more of these. We now have 2 candles, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. Alright. And now, open up the shortcut. For... Oh, I didn't mean to kill that. Anything else down here? I don't think there was. Nope, no, there was not. Oh. Could latch onto that guy. However... what? Cause? Oh, it's another little dude. Another carapace lad. Oh, there is sine. This is cosine. I'm gonna guess there's a tangent as well. Make them go away. Are there bad guys afoot? There are indeed. Oh, they're invisible lads. They're all invisible. Ow. Can combo through their abilities, but once they've begun an attack, it's too late. We do good? The baddies are gone. The baddies are gone. All you have is a buddy, which is me. I'm the buddy. Kind person. All right. Which means more things added to our shop. Good news. Good news for all. And by all, I mean me. I'm, the most important, obviously, of course. There's what kind of appears to be an area in the up above there. But, and to harp on this again, over and over again, we of course can't tell because there's no map update yet. Not till we go to a save point. However, here though, and bounce. Bouncing on a crazy style, that's what we do best. And we can drop down through here. Oh. Let's see that ramming attack too often. We can drop down through there, and I will in a moment. Nothing to jump onto. No wall jump. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Never mind. I don't know where I am on the map. God damn, I hate it. Down. A friend. This is Irina. Gloom water. Bad feeling about this. However, do I get a new core added to my arsenal? Sure did. We know the ones that give you basically heart pieces. This game's equivalent of heart pieces. Those cost 2 each. So I could buy out the stock of that or see if there's something else for us. So, yeah, it makes me sad that I can't leave a note here because there's no way to know what's up here. One more jump. One more, like, something. I can't quite. I can't. I'm so sad. So sad I can't reach. Clearly, there's like another path you're supposed to follow to reach there. So we'll come back, I'm sure. Oh, shit. Okay, so we could go back to the shop. I think what I'd rather do though is let's see. We got that one all set up. That northern pass, was there anything else to explore here? I go down. Yeah, we've seen where that leads. If we go down, northern path is the answer. I think up top here, maybe? It's odd that there would be like 2 of these. It looks cool. Look like a street light. Streetlights. Streetlights. People. Oh. Yep. That drops down from above. We saw where that comes from. I'm more curious about what is beyond... Oh, fuck. This gloom water area. I'm so sad we couldn't get through the waterfalls, man. I mean, I can't help it. I see video games. I see waterfalls. It just feels natural. What about this? And now, is this a secret? This intended. Yeah, I see a waterfall in a video game. I want to like jump through it and see what's on the other side. But now it's dangerous. That path that leads further up, I'm curious about, but what does this leads to? A friend. And by friend, I mean a lore drop, I think. Flash memory. So we found a stick of we found a USB stick. Flash drive. We were playing Escape from Ever After last night. There was one of the NPCs. He's looking for a new hard drive. So if I could just, you know, teleport this to the other game, easy peasy. Private channel closed. Danger level rising. So things went really well, is what I'm hearing. Good. This area is very pretty, even though it just gave us like an optional lore thing. It's very pretty in here. Pretty. Fern. So what will this lead us to? Another new area, possibly a boss battle. Oh, right. I want to see if this led to something cool. Ooh, okay, yeah. It's like you need something else to be able to reach that. Come around from the other side. I'll leave a note. Over here, there's a shiny right there. Yeah, in fact, yeah, there's a locked door. You have to drop down from the other side, I think. Not that simple. Not that simple. Boink. And jump. And bounce. Now we've done our due diligence. I feel like I've explored that as reasonably as one can. So, anything to the left? I feel like I need to explore the wrong direction first. I had to know. I had to know. Go the wrong way first. Especially in a game like this, in a Metroidvania. Any jumping sequence that has like an obvious direction that kind of nudging you towards. You kind of want to check the wrong way as well. That left path looks curious, but I can't make that jump. This one I can make. Ooh, this is sneaky. There's a robot fella over there that we can probably talk to. There's a big old door. Bell Tower Visitor Pass. We have that. However, what's this? Oh, well, what's this? Notices your Bell Tower Pass. Oh, this actually might be what I was looking for earlier. Maybe? Yeah, this might wrap back around. I hope it does. It's a little bit labyrinthine. Here we go. So I'm going to remove this one. I can repair him. Cost 20. Oh, easy. Some of the guys are beyond repair, but this one is repairable. Oh. Huh. Well, that doesn't do jack shit for me, but cool. Oh, maybe we're supposed to get that before you jump through. I just jumped through just being hopeful that it was going to lead me to the shiny that we saw. But the shiny that we saw was the thing we just repaired, which on its own doesn't do anything for us. But good to know you can eventually find these repairable, grappleable fellas. Boss battle? Unknown object. A little bit scary looking. This looks like it'd be a boss arena. A drought. Increase the number of modifier slots, but Necrobeans basins cannot heal you. Man, that's brutal. All these unfortunate trade-offs. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a boss arena. I'm a little bit scared. I'm still scared. The kind of area where there's like more up top, and this is what you would, where you would drop down towards. Climb our way back up then. Grab these. How much is it? 20. Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, if I couldn't afford killing that one guy, I could do it there. Ooh, can I make that jump? I don't know. I don't think I can. Yeah. I feel like I need something else. Either something to latch onto, something. Yeah. I can't make a note. I can't leave a note on the map, unfortunately. I can open that door. Was there anything else? Yes, there's an upper path. There's a dude over there. Loudon. He's a loud Dan. 400 years since Sancho. Looking for the pass. I found the pass. He'll be so happy. Is that this fellow over here? This is Sancho. Is he a sad show? Found the pass. Sure, it's for you, I guess. I have two of them. I mean, fuck, I don't need both. I had lacriminal glands. What a smooth lacriminal. So I gave him a pass. Do I get like a reward? Do I get like a hug or like a high five or something? Maybe he allows me to go through here to get healed. Maybe like maybe this would normally be out of reach or something. Maybe he'll do something for us later. Who knows? Or maybe you just feel good for just the satisfaction of helping fellow man, and by man I mean robot. I could jump up top. However, if I drop down here, okay. I can't remember if I've been this way before. I think I saw this area from afar. Yeah, we saw this from afar, and I remember thinking, yeah, I can't make that jump. Almost done with all these kind of extra areas. We'll go towards that rightmost area in a moment. I'm gonna guess that'll probably be a boss, if I had to guess. Ooh, this is a little bit spicy. Shit. Fuck. I did the classic where I didn't stand still long enough to replenish my energy. My grappling hook energy. Classic. So what I ought to do is use that analog stick maneuver to look around a little bit, look before I leap. Shit! Scared. I panicked, yeah. Let's wait for it to reset. Whip. Whip. And jump. And where am I landing? Oh, okay, you just have to notice that one. Man, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Thank goodness for the heals. And the heals are free. Because I have that one upgrade. Jump. Smack. Jump again. Right. I need to hit the other thing to replenish it. It's gonna be tricky. If you didn't have the free heals, this would get... It wouldn't get expensive, but it would start to whittle down. Fucking shit, I keep forgetting the things there. Because you can't really see it while you're in the air. You kind of have to just know that it's there. But yeah, this would add up after a while. That being said, I'd be able to do this, I guess... yeah, like 30 times, almost 40 times. I want to do that other path, if that's an option. Oh, shit. Lurk me through. Oh, no! Oh, I couldn't remember where it was. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Yeah, what I want to do is go up that kind of right-hand path, if that's an option, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, like... Yeah, I want to, like, pull some shenanigans. Try to go up that little side path, but I don't think it's an option. I think you have to go all the way around this long way. What I'm hoping is that you do this once, you don't have to do it every single time you come through. This is the one. No, it's not. I'm full of shit. That was not the one. I'm a bad liar. Almost as bad at lying as I am at bad at video games. Alright, here we go. This is the one. Bop. And grab. And bop. And I went the wrong way because I'm stupid. Okay, I'm sure nobody's gotten this first try. Surely I'm not the only one to bounce out this a couple times. Down. Grab. And up. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm handsome. I'm charming. And gosh darn it, people like me. If I do these self-affirmations enough times, they'll start to take, right? It simply has to. Grab and bop and up here. Bop and... Oh, I didn't... I should have jumped before grabbing. Right. Right. We're learning. We're learning. It's just like Sonic Adventure 2 taught me. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn, or you'll never find your way, I think? Lyrics? Something like that. Sonic the Hedgehog would teach these kinds of valuable lessons. Oh, up. Okay, we're good. Are we done? No, we're not done. We're never done. It's never over. It ain't over till it's over, baby. Shortcut, yes. Please, sweet titties, yes. Shortcut's open. Good. We're not done, though. Make the jump. Yay, made it. Visible fella. Oh, okay. Double junk. And the double trunk. Cool. Not gonna say no. Little fellers. I was thinking maybe that was gonna be the spinny boy attack. Jesus, that reach is ridiculous. It's like, what I really need to do with those guys is just get good with knowing those attack patterns and knowing when to dodge versus when to spot, when to like get out of the way versus when to spot dodge. Spot dodge, I think, is the only real way to get away that like spinny boy attack he does. Unknown object. Let's make it known. A third candle. Is it like rules of 3 where these things happen in 3s? And now we have everything we need, maybe? The wishful thinking. I am now still in an unknown part of the map. Still unknown. That area to the left is a little bit scary. This area is also off the map, although I think I've been here before. Oh, I'm smart again. Okay, so I think this is the... Yeah, that's the waterfall area. Okay. No more health. So I must be careful. God, wait, I went too fast. Still for a moment. Okay. Yeah, this is where I think it is. It is exactly where I think it is. Okay, cool. So I don't need to tug on this thread. We know exactly where this leads. If this is a boss battle, I'm going to be a little bit under-equipped. Not a boss battle. It is an elevator calling apparatus. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. Dance and sing when the light was dim, but now. But now what? Nothing. Okay. Elevator's here. Take it back to the ovaries or to the barn. To the ovaries or get born. Stupid bit. No one laugh at this. I don't need the pity. This feels scary. It feels scary. How's about this? Let's get a heal. Let's get a heal and maybe deposit my stuff. Yeah, I have a not small amount of stuff. I should deposit if I can. I think that's fairly easy to do so. Relatively. If I could hit a save point, that'd be great. If not, just update the map, because, like, man, there's all these new things to experience. This is a little bit scary, but I've got full confidence in my abilities. Woo! A whole bunch of stuff to crystallize. Crystal eyes, like the champagne. There's no heals that I'm aware of. Let me think about this. When was the last heal? Flying blind here. Is there one around here? Hey, man, I actually don't. I legit don't know. Guess I could just, like... So inconvenient, man. That's so inconvenient. Anything down there? You know, yeah, let's just go I guess we're going the long way, man. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but fuck, this map is such bullshit. I'm really bothered by this seemingly unnecessary limitation that says, sorry, the map never updates until you go back to a save point. And there are 2 save points that are available to you for like the first 8 hours of the game. Just those 2 save points. What a stupid limitation that is, man. I know I'm a broken record, but it is a limitation that just feels so unnecessary. Yeah, let's slow that down for no good fuck-ass reason, man. It chafes my hide, man. Oh, wait, hold on. Where did the elevator pop us up? It was... Oh, right, we have 1 more level to go. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go entirely back to the save point. Oh, shit, don't die there. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna die. Yeah, I'm just gonna die now. Fuck it. Because we already deposited everything. We have nothing to gain. Just faster that way. I was gonna go back to the save point. That gets the job done. Actually, what I'd rather do while I'm here, stop by the shop because we know there's new stuff available. Very exciting. Blood rejected you. They would like offer any other tidbits of advice, but nothing yet. We have other things to try though. I ain't giving up. So thrilled. Your friend left. She was well-mannered, never broke a thing. Going to the edge of the world. Worn out gears and parts and defective mods. Portable crystallizer. Oh, wow. Cool. Ooh, it's kind of expensive to equip, though. Energy recharges when taking damage. You know what? Fine. It's fine. It's cheap. Inoffensive. The heart's favorite. Energy recharges quicker when on the ground. That's nice. Getting hit generates an energy shard. What is an energy shard, pray tell? Energy shard. Maybe that means, like, stuff that gives you... Yeah, I don't really love any of these. I think I'd just rather invest in the coding stuff. Why fuck with any of these? I'll go ahead and grab this one just because we have the juice for it. I might as well. Yeah, all these mods are pretty unimpressive. These aren't worth 3 cores. Neither of these is worth 3 cores. Energy shard. What is an energy shard? I'm gonna guess it's something you can consume to recharge your energy. It recharges fairly quickly. Yeah, and it's 10. It's unnecessary. I was actually hoping for things that would up the ante for our... for like greater capacity. Yeah, the upgrade system is a little bit underwhelming, honestly, at times. Some of the upgrades are kind of neat, but most of them are kind of not worth it. Like, they take so much capacity to utilize. It's like, why bother, almost? Like a why bother kind of situation. Really nice things, of course, are the health capacity increases. Those are great. I think what I'm going to do is take that elevator to the tippity top. My boss battle senses are tickling. I think we got a boss battle. I think I played it safe by depositing my stuff and heading back. Did it upgrade the map? It did update the map, yes. There was exactly one heal spot, and it was the one that we'd seen earlier. There wasn't another one. There was not one I had like not considered or had forgotten about. What's it going to be? Fancy? Something special, maybe? I saw those basins. I was like, all right, here we fucking go. Broken shard? Do we reminisce about the broken shard? Oh, maybe? Go, you're reminiscing right now?
My dear.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Save the heart.
No pressure. Then we atone. Oh, wait, was that like... Oh, we're giving him the candles. Okay. There's a third one. Trio you need, or do I need to fill all these up? Ooh, I think we did it. Those 3 candles, the ones that were nearest.
I need you. At the top.
Nice to feel needed.
Meet me. Time is running out.
Right? Cool. We're lacking additional tribute. Okay, I think we need more candles. So I saw these 3 right here. The additional one we placed was way over yonder, so there's more where this came from, presumably. At the top, time is running out, they said. The top of here? That's a little bit unclear. That jump. Whoa. Probably an elevator eventually. And says me. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my boss battle senses were leading me. Oh, wait, yeah, I know where this is. Yeah, I recognize this. Okay. So we opened that door. Then, of course, this door. Oh, it's already open. Okay. Oh, wrong door. This one needs to be opened. Locked from the other side of goddamn course it is. Well, do we mean go back to the spawn? Is that what they mean? Maybe that's what they mean. Oh, wait, can I drop down from here? I don't know if I can. I cannot drop down. Wait, hold on. What's the top they're referring to? No. Go down one more level. One no more? Sure. Remember my original queries. Okay. Interesting world building. Doesn't get me any closer to this mystery of the heart, I think? No. Which one was that? I'm already a little bit fuzzy. Drop down. And that would lead to something. Check in with this friend again. Maybe they have something. Way to provide some insight. Here we go. Okay, that was the eye. Okay, we restored her to full strength. I mean, we restored some of her strength. I don't know if it was full. There was further tribute we could not provide. Okay, so we were like a messenger for her, basically. Ooh, do we get something now? Get a cool eyeball power up? Oh, wait, no, okay. Pearl severed. That's a good thing, I think. Okay, cool. Got an achievement for attuning her voice. Okay. So that's one of 5 main progression things completed. Cool, but now that didn't really, like, get me anything. Like, help us around. I need something from the blood. Or rather, I need to, like, convince him that I am... I have the visage of a traveler. I don't think I have that ability yet. I'm gonna assume it's like an ability. Whoa, there's a buddy. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the phone. Who's this friend? Who's the friend? What are you doing here, Ati? Stirring trouble across the vessel. Sister. Heart can't be saved. Yo, welcome back, Meerkat. Yeah, it was a little bit bright. The ship once had a purpose, she says. Very ominous. Okay. Alright, so we got that part of the map. There's a little thing in the top left. What can I do about that? Guess I could... it's entirely possible I missed something. Stop by this real quick and see if there's... anything else to modify, to put on our guy. Or a girl, rather, because she's a lady. Called her sister. I have 15 that's available right now, so I could... I only have 5 available. Okay, never mind. So I could, like, for instance, I could remove... Pretty Basin. Eel. You could just apply that one to me. Both of these... all 3 of these really are kind of brutal. Kind of rough. I mean, that'd be like, I guess that one would be good if I was going to an area that had no basins and I was like just a boss battle, maybe. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, that's weird. Controller got a little bit silly there. Recovery after getting hit. Do I want that or do I want to recharge but taking damage? Does it matter? None of this matters. Nah, it's fine. I mean, they're pretty minimal differences anyway. That's fine. But it begs the question then of, yeah, what's something else? I feel like I've done my due diligence with exploring a lot of areas. Yeah. Fast travel back there. Just need some way to deal with these gusts, these wind gusts. That is really the key here. Don't know what that looks like. There's that one spot in the top area that can maybe bring me to something else. What if I talk to the lady again? Was there anything else she could say to me? Nudge me the right way. Nope. I'm hoping that would get us something. Can I go higher? Nope. Let's take that elevator then. Getting pretty late, so I might just wrap it up here in a moment anyway. Yeah, I hate to say it, but if this one little kind of side area doesn't bring me anything, doesn't lead me to something new, I might be stuck. Or not stuck, but I might be it might be unclear where the next bit of progress would be. I was kind of hoping that big thing we just went through just now was going to lead us towards something that would like unlock a new area, but it just like was a check in the box. It was just a thing to say like, all right, cool, you've accomplished this for the main quest, but nothing else happened. Unfortunate. There's no additional tributes to provide here. It jump up there. Definitely abilities that I appear to be lacking. What if I do this? Let's maybe try to jump at the right time. I don't know. It seems like a pretty minimal jump. Maybe let's try it a few times, but I don't know if I have the greatest amount of confidence here. Problem is that transition column kind of flying in your way makes it a little bit tricky. Yeah, I'm not feeling great about it. I feel like it's not happening. Now, the one thing I'm unsure about is, what's the point of this guy? I give you a grapple point there. One of those where I can like, thinking maybe if I like give myself a speed boost, maybe. No. The point of that one is, and just so I'm clear, this elevator would be this same elevator here. Huh. Dang, yeah, so now I'm in that state where I really don't know where else to go. There was that door there. Blue locked, there was that one there. So yeah, there's things that are partly filled in. So I guess really I think we were gonna go and wrap it up here, but when I would play this next, what I would probably do is I would kind of go through these like partly filled areas and explore to see what else could be missing. And I felt really confident that I explored everything I could in the Metropolis area. I know for a fact that that save point is not like a proper save point. We can't actually use it. And when we go in that region, it blows us back out. So really everything in there I think is off limits. I could maybe see if there's something in that center one. And of course they made a note for that environmental hazard. Can't deal with that one. Made some kind of note there. I can't remember what that was for. Oh, right. That part where there was like some other like jumping ability that we don't have yet. I have no idea what that one's for. That one in the middle there, no idea what that one's for, because that seems like it's pretty solid, that floor area. No way to, like, drop down underneath. That one's locked from the other side, and I couldn't find any way to get through there just yet, at least. Still surprised this one's also locked from the other side. Gotta be some other way to drop down and go around there. Then, of course, yeah, there's those two spots out. I can't remember how that door was locked. Might have been another lock from the other side, but this little passage here, can't remember what that was. I know that one, we need some kind of, like, hang glider ability. Yeah, nothing really jumps out, though, as far as, like, an obvious place to check next. It's always a little bit disappointing when you're in a Metroidvania and you're ending for the night, you're ending your session. Oh, I should manually save. Let's go back. Let's just drop down. Ending the session and you're like, damn, I don't have, like, an obvious place to go next. It's nice to set up and say, all right, the next time I load this up, I've got, like, my marching orders as far as where to go next. Ouch. Do not have that. We are a little bit blind right now. Not the end of the world, just not what I would call ideal. Ooh, here's a secret. There we go. It's probably just that, just a secret. Crystallized nuggets. Yep. And this actually is just the top spot here, which is cool. There. So sure enough, dropping through elevator shafts is a way to find things that would otherwise be unavailable to you. Is indeed a way to discover things. Takes some tomfoolery and some shenaniganry, but it is possible. A little slow fall action. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part of the menu, of the map, no wonder. Alright, so anyway, yeah, finding those little secrets is nice. It can only do so much to fill the void in my soul. The void deep inside. Almost was able to, like, land on that top part. I think I've already been to that top part of the workshop. Actually, maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there something up there? Oh, you know what? No, I remember. We have been up there because we can jump through the window on the other side. Yeah, he said this. Okay, he didn't say that message last time, but we already had added the fellas to his arsenal here. Yeah, I really feel like both of these are pretty underrated. I'd be tempted to just go ahead and go full hog on these two, but it wouldn't give me another health upgrade. We would need an additional coding component to really get the benefit from that one. The thinning frame one is nice, but yeah, it's like more capacity but less health. I'm not so sure that's worth it, especially with these old cores being at a premium. That was interesting though. That little miniature us that we saw. That was, well, not miniature, differently colored us, like a palette swap of us that refer to us as a sister. What if that'll be a boss later on, like a Dark Link or a Shadow Link kind of deal? Oh, that's how you get in, I bet. That one right there. I see it. I think I see how you do it. Oh, jump. Oh, not quite. Can I do it? I bet we can do it. You have what it takes. Oh, not quite. How to get there? I could maybe do like that one, maybe? Oh, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Might be a waste of time. Oh, heck, not when I'm hitting the wall. Maybe being further back, though, gets you better boost, though. Oh, okay, actually... Maybe doing that down air just makes it worse. Maybe that just muddies the waters. You don't want to hit the wall, because that does lower your speed. This is a pretty tough one, but I believe... You believe. Yeah, I was another wall bop. Man, the one time I almost got it was I doubted myself and I shouldn't have. tricky. Yep, not quite, not quite. I could try doing other air attacks. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when I thought I was cooking, maybe I was the opposite. Maybe I was uncooking. Maybe I was freezing. Like outside right now. Speaking of which, in the stream, I will be excited to, actually push me away, to look outside and see how bad it is. We're supposedly getting a lot of snow, like, as I speak right now. A pretty good amount during the day. Yeah, but it's not worth it, man. We got a pretty good amount during the day. Probably like maybe 4, maybe 5 inches. But I think the big amount's supposed to happen tonight into tomorrow. But anyway, yeah. So wrapping up for the for tonight. Yeah, kind of a shame. I mean, we did some good progress. We had I think just the one boss battle. The one boss battle, and of course there was the additional kind of, not really a mini boss, but a couple of combat challenges, one in particular that was pretty tough. And we got we got one main progression achievement, or not achievement, but like completion basically. But now we're in that state, as is sometimes the case with Metroidvanias, where you're going like, shit, I don't know where to go next. I know obvious things are remaining unexplored or investigated, so nothing obvious. But the one thing I've been bitching a lot about this game's map system. The one thing I will say that I do like about this map system is that in some Metroidvanias, if you explore a room and you are able to reach, like, you're able to enter the room, but there's aspects of the room you can't reach. Like, you can enter the room, but there's a ledge in the top right corner you can't quite reach. You need like a double or a quadruple jump or something to reach it. I like that this game leaves that kind of stuff grayed out. So it says, yes, you've been in this room, but you haven't explored everything in this room. Like, there's still something you haven't been to since you last hit the save point. Like, that is kind of nice. Because now in a case like this, I can say, all right, well, there are things I can look at. That does help. So next time I do play, we'll have at least something to go by. We won't be just completely blind. That's always a crappy feeling, being like, oh man, I have no idea. That's always an unfortunate sensation. But we're going to go and wrap it up here. We're going to find a raid target. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. And